Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Legends of Tarot for June 6th, 2019. Live chat added on top. For those of you watching later, welcome to June 6th and June 7th. Wherever you're waking up in the world, be a great time for you to join us. And hello to everyone that's entering in through the chat. I see you there. Just a minute for the people watching later as we say hello to June. Good night to June 6th and hello to June 7th. So, exciting day for me. It's my mom's birthday, so that's helped me be a person too, I think. And also on this day, was 1944. They called it D-Day, the largest amphibious assault in human history. And for those of us that are alive and that made it, we thank them that gave their lives that day, so that those of you watching thousands of years from now know that we made it. And in part, it was thanks to those people doing their thing back in 1944. Okay, so we can get a bit of a group reading going on for the day and the daily cards. And for June 7th, let's see what else we got up in legend and folklore, because there may be a few things here that will strike people as being rich in context, or perhaps just like, what the heck was that? And for that, it's like we got some really, really interesting stuff going on. Oh, yeah, 1984. Do you guys remember the game where the blocks came down? Tetris, it was called. This came out on this day 40 years after D-Day in 1984. So that was kind of a neat thing to have happen. So hi, Neuro. Hi, Lola. Hi, Ebony. We're going to pull some cards now for the people and see where this goes. Thank you, Mama. Yes, hello Neuro, hello Loli. Let's just have one more quick look. Just because I'm curious. And I hope you all had a wonderful day today. We'll get into the chat in just a quick second. Just to see, oh yeah, it's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. It's Tom Jones' birthday on this day back in 1940, actually on the 7th. So that'll be tomorrow coming up. A lot of interesting things. 1982, Priscilla Presley decided to open Graceland to the public. That's kind of a neat thing. And yeah, other than that, there's not much like from the stuff that I really like that goes way back there. But yeah. Hi, Ellie Jane. Yeah, for sure. We'll catch it live. And what we're doing today, format for today, for those of you in the chat room and watching, is going to be just a quick one to two card, most likely two cards for people, just quick question and answers today. We'll just run it as a format so like everybody can participate. And for those of you that are here, Tati Torres, our moderator with her lovely blue flame over there in the chat room, she also will be pulling oracle cards a little bit later on, even towards the end of this show or concluding this show. So if you get a mini reading, be sure to go over and see Tati Torres for an oracle card on top of that. Hi, Benita, and hi, Ellie. Welcome to the day. We're just reading cards now here for June 6th, June 7th, for us and those that are watching later. This is how it went down. This was the isness in our business. And I want to thank all of you for being here today, and I want to wish everybody watching the best in all things. Peace, prosperity, bliss, abundance, joy, happiness. Please go forward and be well in this life, okay? This is what we wish for most everyone. And by most everyone, I mean everyone. Because we don't want to leave anyone behind. Overall energy is the Six of Cups. So no matter if you had a good day, a joyous day, or harmonious day, or perhaps if your day was feeling a little bit in the pits, perhaps, some things weren't aligned within like hard energy or stuff like this, it is always nice when you can conclude the day and to go through just a simple releasing of the day. We're all about the Six of Cups here at this channel. It's legendary. It's about sometimes nostalgia in the past. And sometimes the best way to release the ticky-tacky mundane things that go on in the day-to-day is just through a short mental exercise and in a meditation of just going through and going to a quiet place and then living the day as it happened. It only takes about 3 to 5 minutes if you go from every bright memory from the time your boots hit the boards or from the time you woke up until you got to your quiet space. Because what that does is it'll flush it all out before you start your dream cycles. And that way it opens up to grander, wider things if you can do that. It'll really, really be uplifting, I feel, for some people. And again, I feel like it was a harmonious kind of day for most. Okay. We've got a 10 of cups up with the Hermit with the 7 of swords. Okay. So again, there could be stuff caught up. This could be like simple as like political stuff going on, bureaucracies, things of that nature that are like the systems that are always in play. Those things are firing on all cylinders right now in this portion of the Gemini season. Okay. And it's kind of nice if you can step back from it, because the Hermit is really the key here from this sort of like downtrodden, stuck energies of the 7 of swords into what we all want to feel in terms of our bliss, happy to be away from this, when we can shut it off. And this might just be as simple as like turning off like, editorials and politics and things like this, to actually being able to leave work for the day and knowing, hey, it's all done. It's all over now. It's time to rock and roll. It's time to be happy with some of this, because what would the Hermit and this 10 of cups want? This is want you to go home and fire up the Zeppelin and maybe have a beer and say, you know what, we did it. Another one bites the dust. It could even be Queen, right? So watch out for that too. For any of you that this speaks to, just be careful of how much information you're sharing at this time, okay? Hi, Paula Cindy. Hi, Anjali. Yeah, there's going to be one, absolutely. But that was for the people that we love so much that will be watching this later. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all. And yeah, like I said, we're going to do we're going to start a list, and it can be a big list if need be, if enough people come. And we just want to do like 1 or 2 Q&As for everybody. And then if we get them all done, then we can maybe just do a group reading for everybody. And it would be a really fun thing, I think, for us to do. Okay. So yeah, let's see what we can do. This is the Legends of Tarot program. So we gotta spice things up a little bit. We gotta have some. Ange Whitney, I hope you got my emails. Yeah, we were talking about it today. We were talking about that interdimensional stuff, and we're gonna keep it light. We're gonna do 1 card Q&As, so that should be really good. And just let me find the yeah, here it is. Here, my favorite stuff for this show. If I can find it, just while I take a little rest. It's all this, right? What's all that about? Arts and Peaches. Yeah, Arts and Peaches, absolutely. Are you first timer here? You've been here once before, Arts and Peaches. Thanks for coming in. Yeah. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Okay, and November 6th. Yes to all. And I'll do my best to do this. Okay. I want to do Arts and Peaches. Okay. Hi, Ashley. And Ashley, you're about. Oh, I was about to leave. Okay, well that's good. We got you up on the first. Ebony B, thank you for your contributions to the program. That's really good. Hi from Brazil. Hi, Aline. We put Aline up here, first time caller. Thanks for being here from Brazil, all the way from Brazil. The internet just shot you right here. And if you're wondering what this is a little bit of fun that we would love to have. Benita and Tarina. Okay, Benita and Tarina. We got Aline up there. Okay, just bear with me. They're going to be pretty quick. And Anjali is here, and Paula Cindy. Okay. And Paula. Okay. If I've missed anyone, please let me know now. We'll talk to our sponsors and then yeah. Oh, November snow. Did I see? Good thing. That's why I'm gonna start to ask why. November snow tarot. Absolutely. Ashley S and T-Bucks. And K-Bucks. Okay. Great. Hello, Tatiana. Yes, and for everybody, Tatiana's going to be going on right after this program with Oracle cards. So if you link up with her, if you click on there, it'll show you her channel. And then as soon as we wrap up here with the mini readings, Neuro, absolutely, Neuro. And then you can go over and Tatiana can catch you up with an oracle to go on top, because these are just going to be very light Q&A 1 or 2 card answers, okay? They might even be 1 or 2 word answers, okay? Whoa, what's going on? Okay, so that's how we go. I think we've got everybody. Ellie Jane, yeah, for sure, Ellie Jane. Okay, and this will be round 1. For people coming in, they will have to use the super chat in order to preempt your place. Okay. Huge hugs, Paula. Absolutely huge. But Arts and Peaches, I like bread and butter. She likes Arts and Peaches, right? It's not unusual to be loved with anyone. It's not unusual to have fun by anyone. Oh, goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Okay. You've been single for 9 years. Okay. Wow. Shows up. Look at that. And you're ready for it. These cards, 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, show me that this will be through entrepreneurial endeavors or a workplace romance that could blossom or turn into more. I don't know if you're needing to realign your workplace situation to meet more people, but it may be something that factors into your near future if you have questions about career as well, about how this is aligning, right? The 3 and the 9, very good cards of manifestation and things about to change for you. So I think a workplace relationship could spice up, or in doing your research and doing your networking, you might look at like somebody who's maybe like renting from you or has sharing and stuff like that going on, where it's like money is changing hands or you're working together in mutualism. Okay. As far as what they look like, I think that you probably are suited, without knowing your sign, to somebody that is like very, very closely aligned to the same things you are. The 9 of Pentacles, and being single for that long is something I can relate to. I think I'm there or possibly more. So it's kind of like the alignment, the match of energy is going to be more important to you than, at first, things like schedule and stuff like that. Okay. So it's good. Hi, Crafty Tarot. It says 11 minutes ago. Yeah, sure. Why not? Whatever's going on. Okay. So Arts and Peaches, just quick energies for today, right? That's what's going on here. And you are Capricorn. So you will have to feel so aligned. Like anything that is based in things that you both enjoy doing, or that it's your bread and butter, that's going to be a harmonious relationship for you. We didn't pull any court cards, so Tarot didn't want to discuss how that person was going to look per se. Okay, Arts and Crafts and Peaches, millions of peaches for me, millions of peaches for free. Look out. Look out. Okay, so that's all right. Ebony B. Remember Elmer Fudd? That's all, folks. Okay, should say that at the end of it. Just a general. Okay. I think we just get more out of it that way. Yeah, for sure. And I put Q&A in there because I wanted them to just be like very light answers. And normally like mini reads, like the freelies, I think are going to have to stay 1 or 2 cards. And I think you're right, Ebony B. Just allowing Tarot to speak to us sometimes is good, but I totally understand the questions and the fun and the relevance we can put into it with just a little bit of intention and focus. Okay, general for Ebony B. Okay, I want to see what this is supported by, Ebony B. But right up off the top, you've got the Star card here. So this is nice to have in a general, because this is about the field of unlimited potentiality opening up and remaining open for you. Okay. So what I mean by the field of infinite potentialities is sort of like what they call manifest destiny, or there aren't many doors to you that are locked that you could, and the door is a metaphor for path or destiny or ways you could go. Princess of Pentacles is up here as well today, Ebony B, probably just with a message of say, hey, stand in your power, know your self-worth, even if you feel it difficult at times to relate, or if you're having to like decline things due to, you focusing resources and finances otherwise, you may be like, don't feel like you're sacrificing social opportunity for future goals is what I'm saying. It's like you can enjoy both of them, but the people around you totally understand. There's a lot of patience. I feel like is the Princess of Pentacles of patience, someone that is impatient and knowing that the right people, the right things will come to them when they stand, even if what they have is very little, even if they have is like, ooh, there's not much like to go on there, because it's all cut. The flood of everything to go on comes within. So don't worry about resources at this time. Stay aligned with your goals, and you will definitely at some point have some law of attraction working for you, as long as you're standing and remembering to stand in that self-love for a little while, or through this Gemini season, maybe where things are getting so Seven of Swords-ish. And so, do you want to have a game of Pong kind of thing? Pong, 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 right? Okay, so Ebony B, thank you for being on the program. Aline, first time caller line. Aline, are you there? And for the first time callers, anybody that's watching later, 99.9 The Legends of Tarot is brought to you by the good people at Thank You Water. Remember, when you live life in appreciation, everything is better. Okay? They make many good products: water, light, air, all that stuff. And goes by a company name of Thank You. Okay? So that's really good. Oh, thanks, Ebony B. Speaking of thank yous, that's really nice of you. Okay. And Aline, please, I would like to know one advice in general for my life right now. Thank you. And thank you, Aline Monteiro. I got to get back into that. It's so much fun to connect with you guys and like voice your names out into the ether. We broadcast from a tiny little studio, somewhere where it's safe to remove your pants if you want. It's kind of run down, it's kind of busted up, but we decorate it and we make it all joyous. Hi, welcome, Joy. That is so nice of you to be here, and it is. We'll press on with the good vibrations as long as we can. Okay, Aline is looking for just generals for today, and that's really good. Is it? Come on, Aline. Oh, I swear what it means. At this moment, you mean everything. Come on, Aline. I know what it means. Okay. Advice. Okay. Wow. This is nice. Aline, I feel as if you are very experienced at standing in integrity. Okay. These two cards let me know that integrity is been and will continue to be the root core cause of your success. Okay. Both of these people are very integral people. They are not looking to pull a fast one on you. If you had questions about that, not sure if that's people in your environment. Even if they are, they're not going to be able to get it past you. And if you're worried about it, please stop worrying about it. Because it looks here like the King of Pentacles is about sort of trusting beyond tomorrow, if we can say that right. He's mastered trusting beyond tomorrow. So if tomorrow seems like a downer, the King of Pentacles sees through it and knows that if you lose a battle but can still win the war, that type of thing. But this integrity and this fullness, look how full both of these people are. The fulfillment is destined in your life. And as of right now, it's showing that you're not really having to shake too much up in order to get there. This is about being able to see through. And, if you're worried about people in your environment, it's okay. You kind of like kill them with kindness or double back on them with anything that can even, like, I don't know. I feel like people might be jealous of you. Not sure what that's all about as well. But it's saying don't mind these people. Don't worry about this, okay? Hi, Ashley Carillia. Welcome to the program. Here we are. We're doing it on 99.9. So, and that was for a first-time caller, Aileen. Aileen, sometimes we do programs where we do like full-out spreads for people where we open up the super chat and just go nuts with it. So come back for more. And remember, everybody, after this program, Tati Torres, there with her little blue tiki, is going to be doing oracle cards probably close to following this program. We might even branch off. She might even go and do some if the list gets too long here. Or, depending on your schedule, Tatiana, will you be willing to? Tatiana's keeping the list, and I'm also endorsing her to go and read for and Crafty Tarot's here. Crafty Tarot's probably not live right now because what is it, like 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning over there? Bonita Applebum, you got to put me on. Bonita Applebaum, you got to put me on. Bonita, Bonita, Bonita. Who's coming towards you? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at who's coming towards you. This I feel is somebody new. Innate tells me like this is somebody new. Because I'm not sure. If Ruben is going to come in, because yeah, I think Ruben is the fella's name you usually ask about, right? If he'll come into the reading, but we can see there's a bit of a shift for the reader to read for you in this sort of fashion. So it's really nice. Okay, thank you so much for the reading. Yes, thanks for letting me know. Hopefully it resonated for you. And again, these are like really light ones. You were live, but you stopped because don't stop because I'm on. Just come in and say, I'm going live. And anyone that wants extra cards, come see me. Crafty, you should go live too right now. And then people can get cards. They can get to know our tribe. Tatiana and Crafty and everyone with their gifts here. Okay. All right. Wow. I said it was somebody new, and I had the feeling that Ruben would play into this reading. And I think that I'm getting a little bit of both here, Bonita. You pulled the 3 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. Very, very good cards here. But I could see how sometimes you feel torn, okay? But as far as like who is coming towards you in life, this could be a childhood friend. This could be someone who has disappeared into the ether for God knows how long, and then suddenly turns up because they said, hey, what about Bonita? I know her. She's on my social media. I'm in that area. Why don't I say hello? Why don't I? So we're not going to rule out people from your deep past here in terms of who's coming towards you or what's coming towards you. And it might not be a thing, but these are just the cards to today telling you that, like, you know, this is still open in the field of potentiality because, again, we've got spirit made manifest. This is a life where even if we live the most hermetic or straightforward regimented lifestyle ever, it's like eat your cereal, go to work, drive home, order a pizza, go to bed, right? All day, every day for like 365 days a year. It still is an interesting ride. It still becomes an interesting ride. You might find that over the next little while, you may be getting invitations and opportunities to go out and meet with larger groups of people. I don't know if you have a reunion coming up or something of this nature. But this is saying all invitations supported and people from your past. See these ships on the horizon? I feel like this person has distanced themselves from these ships on the horizons, as we all do. We say goodbye to our high school friends. We say goodbye to our college buddies. We say goodbye to those people that we had our first job with. But at the end of the day, Bonita, in the age of the social media that we have now, it's not saying that is like out of the realm. I have a feeling you're going to get an invitation through a social media, somebody you haven't heard from in years. That's interesting. And if Ruben's playing in with that 6 of Cups, it's just saying, hey, you know, we've got to, and I think you have it, emotional balance there, right? Taxidermy scorpion. What? Say what? You just stuffed them full of like little peanuts, or what did you do, Crafty? What did you do? Did you just find like a Scorpio thing and then like fill them up with Jello and then put them up? I saw the video of the bird trying to get out the window. That was awesome of you. That was awesome. When a bird in the window, so thankful that birdie didn't smack it head on, because good for you, Robert. Tarina, be yourself is all that you can do, right? I appreciate you, Bonita. Thanks so much for being here. And thank you guys that hang out at Tatiana's place for Oracle card readings, because the other moderators really take the weight off. It's so hard being a moderator. I don't know how anyone would ever want to do it. It's so tough. I struggle with it. You found it on eBay. I'd be interested if you got it. If it wasn't too much, just cut that sucker in half and find out what's inside of it. That's awesome. Thank you, Crafty Tarot. Tarina B, still kicking it? Yes, General. Okay, thank you. Focus on Tarina B. Gold coins are inside. Oh, you're sweet, Bonita. You are sweet. Okay. Tarina in the General. Okay. This says to me that you might be needing to lend support to some conflicts or somebody that's in a conflict at this time. I see you more as this Queen of Wands rather than somebody caught up in the ground stuff going on there or the game. I feel as though, Tarina, that you've risen above the rest. I don't know. It could just be in terms of your spirituality, or it could be due to your positioning at work. You hold the final say about something. See, they've all got their little wands out there and like smack, smack, smack you around. They're like Larry and Curly and Mo over there. But you're kind of watching it all go down. And I'm not sure if this is in regards to children or people that are your direct reports, like people that report to you or stuff like this. These cards want to let me know it's that you're going to have the final say in some sort of conflict that could be occurring in terms of something that's affecting you spiritually, or potentially it's absolutely mundane. It has really like no spiritual bearing whatsoever. That could go either way. All right. And the Queen of Wands here looking, big black cat there on her lap. This is letting me know that your intuition could be firing very high at this time and in through the Cancer months. Not knowing anything about your astrology, it's just saying you're rising above the field here in terms of your abilities, your goals. I'm not sure if you're a reader or an intuitive or a light worker of some sort as well. That's what these cards would let me know. But anything going on, if you have to put a stop to it, put a stop to it, because sometimes a little bit of discipline is the best support that supporting people could give. Okay. And sometimes I get a little shouty on this show and I want to tell you how you live your life, but just throw that junk out with the bath water. Okay. There's no baby in there. It's just a bunch of dirty gray water. Okay. I can't. Yeah. Okay. And I wish we had more time, Benita. It'll be interesting. Tatiana. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So Anjali, if Anjali is still here, thanks, Anjali, for being on the program. It is the Legends of Tarot. Frequency is 99.9. Join us anytime you see live. And come in. We don't bite. In fact, we'll give you a pat on the back or a slap on the butt. Maybe a rub on the head. Okay. Glad it resonated, Tarina B. Thanks you so much for being here. Remember, when you think water, think thank you. And then you can always have some. And wouldn't that be great if it didn't just work for water? If it worked for absolutely everything? Everything you could ever want? Today and today only, everything you've ever wanted, and you don't have to do absolutely anything, and you will forget all of your problems forever. Okay, we just, whoa, where did that come from? Okay, Anjali. Did Anjali pipe up? Anjali hasn't piped up. Let's just give Anjali a quick minute to figure out what's going on. Give the reader a quick minute to figure out what's going on. Okay, and that'll be all right. Just bear with me, folks, and bear with Anjali, because I think this has happened before with Anjali. I don't know how well her internet connects, maybe, or how that goes down. But yeah, let's just see what we got here. Oh yeah, this is my other favorite. Okay, 1 second. Then we got Paula, November Snow Tarot, Ashley, Starbucks, Nero, and Ellie Jane. Okay, I'm gonna be 1 second. Hey, and we've only been on 28 minutes, and we've read for 5 people. I think the new format is working. Let me know how you guys feel about it. Welcome, Dusty Blue. Dusty Blue, you're a horse racing fan, right? You got something. There was something up in the legend today. Must be for tomorrow. No, it's for today. Let me just find this for Dusty Blue real quick, everyone. Friend of the program. Okay. Oh, come on, stinky internet. American Pharoah wins the Belmont Stakes, becoming the first horse since 1978 to win the Triple Crown. And that was on this day back in 2015, so not too long ago, only 3 years ago. That's cool stuff. Paula. Hoping to meet the right one soon. What was the advertisement where it was like, you got the right one, baby? We're all about the legends on this. And again, we here in present day, May 6, 2019, would like to thank June 6, 2019, would like to thank all the people that gave their life on June 6, 1944, turning the tide so that we here at this present day can say hello to the people watching thousands of years from now and letting them know that we said thank you to those people on that day. Okay, so Paula Cindy, thanks for being here. Liberty Bowie, when will I get intimate? Okay, if you turn out your lights and light some candles, I could do this thing where I go like Howard Stern style, and then maybe that. I'm just teasing Liberty Bowie. I'm just teasing. We're getting a little off the chain today. That's okay. Liberty, we're pulling quick Q&As for everybody. Paula Cindy, did you have something direct? Or I have a feeling you're wanting to know maybe what this person looking in, coming your way, what your new person might look like, that sort of thing. Wow, sir. So we got Paula, then we got November, then we got Ashley. So here we go. It's like we all jumped on the roller coaster together. We went to like 6 Flags or 7 Flags, and we all jumped on the roller coaster, and we're all going. So if we can't hear from Paula, I'm just going to pull a couple general cards. Okay. I see you there, Paula. Talk to me, Goose. Remember Maverick and Goose and Top Gun? Talk to me, Goose. That kind of thing. And it was like, I went to the danger zone. Let's make it 20 flags. Yeah, we can do whatever we want. Nobody's here to tell us that we can't do whatever we want, right? We're not hurting anybody, so it works. It works. All right. We'll get it on here with Paula. We'll get it on, Liberty. Any agricultural references will direct the way of Liberty Bowie for intimacy's sake. Maybe the chat's just a little bit delayed. Oh, nice, Paula Cindy. Nice, Paula. This is really good. And the King of Cups. Nice. The King of Cups is here saying, don't you worry about this. Don't worry about finding another person. If you lend this a moment of your worry, Paula Cindy, I want to come there and give you a pinch in the cheek and say, listen, it's the worry that would keep it, the worry that would cause the King of Cups to mirror also being worried, right? It's the absolute, this 3 of Cups is all about trust and faith because this is emotion made manifest now, okay? So 3. So this is going out and saying like, if you have to like jump in the dating scene or if you're going out partying, doing or visiting friends and things of this nature, keep this at the center of your conversation. Keep this emotional well-being at the center of your attention for a time and do your best not to have any doubt. See those little crown there is kind of pointing out. This King of Cups is so very receptive that if you are laying down anything that, is very difficult for a man in 2019 to pick up in terms of just like maybe either being a little bit too distant or not being straight up. And I'm not saying that you're not. This is more just so like keeping this emotional interest in your heart center and actively as a center of focus between you, your friends, the people that you meet, because there are those guys that are out there that they want exactly what you want, right? The mastery of this emotional wellspring, of this beauty of the place where it comes from. And don't worry, it's coming. These are good cards. King is up with this 3 saying, don't worry, Paula. You've got the skills to pay the bills. And you'll be attracting on a level of our frequency, that will just work for you. Okay, so that's good, Paula. Absolutely. Let's see what's going, Paula. And then November. Nothing lasts forever, even cold November rain. But this is November snow, Tarot. And it's not November. This is June. It's June, but it's okay. November is a very beautiful month. I like the way you said beautiful. Hi, Eliane. Welcome to the program. It is the Legends of Tarot. You've walked into us playing with Illuminati Tarot. Here, I could show you a thing of it. What it looks like if you're looking on Amazon or at your store shelf. It looks like this. We'll give Eric C. Squiggly D the credit for creating this deck and the companion book by Kim Hug and Kiss. Okay. Yeah. All right. So that's good. Bright light, bright light. Yeah, you certainly can. We're doing quick Q&As today. So that's fun. That's fun. Just a couple cards for everyone. Chanel C. Love the fact that you are here. Absolutely. Great to have you all together. Does P, the Sagittarius, plan on coming back to me for good? And will we end up together? That's a lot to pull out of 2 tarot cards, but we'll go for it. I don't know. We're like the long bowman, right? This is like, for me to snipe this would be like Legolas, like shooting all the way over the top and bringing down like the full-on Uruk-hai, like from, you know, the other side of Middle Earth. But we'll try. Why not? Why not? We will try. I'm just saying, like, oh man, daily light energy cards. You know, will you be together forever? That's tight and tough. But I understand it fully, November Snow Tarot. Hey, well, thanks for liking and subscribing, LEN. Stick around for a few minutes. We're about to get some new names up on the board. It's National Churro Day. How did I miss that in the legends of, oh wait, it's because I'm Canadian. And part of me doesn't really fully understand what a churro is. I get it is food. Oh, look at this, November. The tarot gave me an assisting card. You got 3. Most people were going for 2. You got 3 here. What this will look like. Okay. So will your Sagittarius come back to you? And if so, for good? And you've got the Tower card up here. So somebody's life would have to change drastically, or could be changing drastically right now. This could be like somebody that is like, I don't know if you would support this person, or if he's in need of some sort of support, or just like that nurture or care of family. Thanks, Tatiana. I appreciate you for that. But this Tower moment says somebody's life is changing quickly. So somebody might be like moving locations or having to like go back a step in terms of their journey. So if you've recently moved apart and this person, your Sagittarius here, is finding themselves struggling, I do feel like they see you as a safe place, as bringing balance into their life and some sort of stability. But this is somebody that's needing to experience a family change as well, or could be going through some larger family changes. The 10 of Pentacles closely relates to a larger cycle in somebody's material world. And this combined with the Tower is sometimes something that takes a lot of healing and mourning to get over, okay? And with the 6 of Pentacles here, it's showing that this is about fairness. This is about reconciliation, that conversations regarding what this relationship looked like, what the roles are, will need to occur before we can pin down if this is your forever blanket, or what are they, if this is your forever diamond. Yeah, that's what it is, a forever diamond. I think that's what they call it. Okay. We are energetically connected, and I'm feeling so blessed for that fact, Tatiana. Yeah, absolutely. Bright light, bright light. Okay. And thanks for keeping the list. So November Snow Tarot, NST, everyone. Go check it out. NST, do you go live often? What's your program like? Do you do monthlies? And I'm sorry, I've been so busy with work in this channel that I haven't gotten over to everybody in time. As we vibe, I will definitely, because I haven't caught you live, and it's like I haven't been over to hit the bell yet. And I do apologize for that. I need to know, but I need to know. Tell the people, because I'll always support the other tarot readers in this room. I just have to find the time to check some more out. Okay. Rock steady. Rock me gently. Rock me slowly. Take it easy. Don't you know that I have never been loved like this before? All right. Tom Jones, everyone. 1940, was born 1940 on this day. And he still performs, I think. I think he still does some rendering renditions of his golden oldies. No vibes, no dramas. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but I would like to go live one of these days. Maybe someday. Oh, you can do it. I know you can do it. So do you do the monthlies then? I was just curious about that, but that's okay. We'll keep this list rocking and rolling, bopping and a grooving, Barbara Ann. No, it's not Barbara Ann. It's Ashley. Ashley, Went to the dance looking for romance. Saw Ashley and I thought I'd take a chance. Ashley, are you here? Type your question in. If you want a mini reading and you're rocking and rolling, type it in. Type it in. Just having some fun today. This is a hard chakra Thursday, and I had a bit of a crumble bumble kind of day, but it's coming around now. It's coming around now. Have you thought a Kickstarter or something? Fingers crossed. Okay, so Ashley was here. I know she was way down on the board. Maybe she had to like feed her cat or paint the kitchen. And if that's the case, we'll just go on. She's on the board because we got a few other people, and I know it was a time for it. Starbucks, Tay-Bucks, $2. I got $2. I got Tay-Bucks. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining the program on 99.9. People might have bounced already. More bounce for the ounce. And that's okay. We'll give them just a quick minute. Both of those two people, Ashley and Tay-Bucks. And then if not, Neuro, longtime friend of the program. Neuro, if you're still here, I know you like to chill. Oh, yeah, Tay-Bucks is here. Okay, great. All right. That Falcor moment brought to you again by the good people at Jupiter Retrograde Demolition Incorporated. Reminding you, Jupiter goes in full complete opposition on the 10th of the month. I think it's the 10th of the month. So all of the shadows are going to be processed. All that shadow work is going to get done. You know, do your part, recycle. It's kind of like that. It is kind of like that. And that's okay. All right. So Tay-Bucks, do you have a question? Is there something that you would like to Q&A about? If not, we're just going to get a couple cards out of this Illuminati tarot for you. All right. Hamster Huey and the Gooey Kablooey, and luckily there was no Gooey Kablooey. Bless you, everyone. Thank you for that. It's live. It happens. Don't worry about it, November Snow Tarot. I'll just hawk a big old and it happens, right? Stay in that authentic self. Stay in that authentic self because it's where you want to be. Okay. Tay-Bucks for you on today's Q&A mini readings. Don't know if you have an intention. You can set one, and that's fine. That works too, people. Got to go? We'll come back soon, Crafty. Okay. Your fake aqua friend will betray me. Will I lose or gain from this betrayal? Yikes. Or, wow. From what you've written in, I innately feel that you sense that this information was from a very, very trusted source, from a very, very trusted place. And look, Princess of Cups up here. You don't know what to make of it, right? And then we've also got the Prince of Pentacles. So this is slow moving, okay? But, you know, in the Rider-Waite, and even in this deck here, look at how armored up. This guy is armored to the teeth. There is no way something quick moving is coming to knock this person down. And I'm not sure of your sign at all, but this lets me know that you're in a place where when you don't know what to make of something, you stand firm, and whatever charge is charging towards you to trying to derail you, you're easily going to sidestep it or stop it dead. So I get the feeling like this betrayal is going to not even take place. It's like it's going to falter. Your knowing of it prior to its happening is going to cause it to falter. And that's better for everyone. That teaches everybody the lesson that they were meant to learn if any kind of person was trying to betray another. Okay. But you don't know what to make of it right now. So take your time with it. Avoid anything where like you're accusing out of, what do they call that? Circumstance? No, not circumstance. I can't think of the word. They use it in court all the time. Anyways, standing firm, and whatever's coming towards you to try and derail you is going to fail. But the fact that you don't know what to make of it means that you consciously have to act in this position of awareness and look how aware and mindful the Knight of Pentacles is. Okay. So stay in that energy, stay in that alert presence, the ever-present moment, the awareness, the mindfulness to all things, especially if you're around this person or something of this nature, okay? And if it is a situation where it's like an intimate betrayal, if it's regarding love, maybe from like a younger vantage point or a very immature energy, rise above it in your thinking and your feeling about it before it actually takes place. And then it would cause less of an inner disturbance for you. Okay. So Ashley, I hope those cards resonate. I don't think this is even going to go down. Like, this is going to, it's not going to affect you, or it's going to falter out before it even gets there. Okay. And that sort of thing. So Ashley, no, that was Tay-Bucks. That was Tay-Bucks. Sorry, Tay-Bucks. If I called you Ashley, don't worry. You set that intention and that reading was for you. Okay. Yeah, Tay-Bucks. Sorry if I called you Ashley. I'm really sorry. Is it you next? Anjali, you missed your turn. Anjali, you missed your turn again, everyone. Again. No, I'm just teasing Anjali. You got it? Okay, yeah, good. Because you posted the question, and I know you had the intention set when the cards come out. That was just me being a dingus calling you, and it's been happening to me a few times through this Gemini season. Yeah, absolutely, Chanel C. We're going to update the board. What happened, Anjali? I want to know why this always happens. I need to know why. This is a reoccurring theme with us. Absolutely. Please let me know. You have kind of like maybe like kind of a bummer. Anjali, you go ahead and post your question though. Okay. If you're here and you can hear me, Anjali, go ahead and post your question. I'll go back for you. We've only been on for 46 minutes, peeps, and we're killing it. We're absolutely hammering through the lightning question and answers. Okay, Tay-Bucks, hopefully those cards resonated for you. Again, remember that, you know, if you got to slow down and be mindful and aware of everything right now before you jump into anything where you're a part of all of it. You want to stay back from this, okay? Okay, Anjali, I'm going to pull 2 cards for you if you got a question. What is AJ thinking about us? Okay, let's have a look at that. AJ, what is it? Anjali and AJ. What is AJ thinking in regards to Anjali? Okay. This is somebody that gets a little bit defensive at times, but I think that AJ doesn't quite know what to make of, say, a long-term future or a larger portion of life. I almost get the feeling like that this guy is kind of like, doesn't really sing for a supper, but he goes out in the trenches every day, you know, out here in the fields. I fought for my meals. Like, this is a real go-getter. This is somebody that goes out and like makes sure that today goes their way and that they have enough for tomorrow. And they might be caught up in a little bit of a battle for that, right? A little bit of like, wow, it requires a lot of time, a lot of energy. But you look at this, see this over here? You've caught this person's attention, but I don't know that you've caught this person's heart as of yet. Okay. So this saying, use wisdom. There you are at the top of the circle, kind of driving the wheel, steering the wheel, right? Use your wisdom in all of this to make sure that you're not moving too fast on this person. And in regards to what he's thinking of you, I'm thinking that he might think you're quite a catch, and he's wondering how to work you more into scheduling and making time for one another. Okay, Anjali? Yeah, he is like that. Yeah, it's tough. So it's like, this is saying if you want this to roll sweetly, you got to be patient with this type of person. And even if it's someone very important to you, support them when you can, just with a place to rest, with a place that they can feel, get back into a place of alignment after like, it could be a hard day's work, or this could be like a person that is just like, they take it on the chin every day, so to speak, right? And I can relate to that. So it makes it very hard. Because I think you've caught AJ's attention with something, but it's like the heart isn't fully open to it just yet. Okay. Nero, unless Ashley's here, has been for past 2 years. Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, you've caught his attention. I just don't feel like his heart's open. I don't know why. And it's not like he's a bad person. It's just, it takes a lot to be able to open your heart energy centers to completely allow that other person in, especially when you're like in that day-to-day arena of like, so it's almost like, I don't know, if you can shift your attitude towards it in some way, or it's hard because I feel you are a nurturing person, but it can be very difficult if this person's just like too busy, caught up fighting the rat race, or caught up in the rat race to take some time out for you. Okay. Steadfastness or their own hobbies. Sure. Absolutely. Well, slow moving is sometimes better than not moving, Anjali. You know, sometimes you thank the good angels and up above that things are moving slowly, right? Because it's tough when you bite off a little piece and you don't know how chewy it is. Sometimes you're sitting there for a long time. It feels like nothing's progressed, but don't rule this out yet, because the Wheel of Fortune is there in your card. So don't rule this person out. Okay. Absolutely. Nero, are you here, pal? Sorry, we had to skip back to Anjali. General for anniversary month. Oh, wow. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, will the person remember the anniversary? Isn't that something, how we can forget? Happy birthday, Mom. If you're watching, that reminded me to again say happy birthday to my mom. Anniversary month for Nero Lay, and just a general reading. Okay. You too, Saruchi. And Saruchi's here. That's great. What a pleasant presence. I like how you have pleasant presence. Very nice. Okay, and Neuro got a third card as well, so that's all right. All right. Wow. I think you're going to be treated very well. You've got the Emperor and the Devil card here. So this is like, I feel like if you have worries about somebody remembering, I think it will be remembered, and I think it would be passionate. I think you're going to spend some time socializing, going out. This can be about like really like sexy stuff. This is like, could be like really sexy stuff going on right there. Okay. But the Three of Cups here as well is saying the good emotions flowing through this month, and generally for you, for the upcoming little while. This is, again, I feel like you are really responsible when it comes to responding to your heart center and what the heart wants here. Okay. And it's very nice because this is kind of like you being the life of a party in a few occasions, or in a couple of occasions. I think this is kind of like hand in hand, arm in arm. And this is about, this is about respecting the other person too. Take that away. These two cards are all about that. Respecting this sort of situation. Okay. A harmonious, a joyful time as well for you. Okay. And yeah, and that's what we've got there. So a general anniversary for the month, Three of Cups there. Harmony. Yeah. It's easy to dance in harmony, right? I'm not sure if you guys got like a party planned. It's like a good thing to do. Awesome link. Hi, Deanna. Yeah, I think there's one in the description box. I don't know if it works. Hopefully it works. It's your wedding, and I'll be sure. Thanks for it is going to. What is it? A big number, Nero? Is it a fancy number? Like, because we have the 15 and the 4 up there. Should I stay or should I go now? If I go, there will be double. If I stay, there will be trouble. And Nero, thanks for being such a long-time supporter of the channel. I really appreciate you. Hey, there it is. There it is. Tatiana put it on there. Thank you, Tatiana. Appreciate that. And for everybody, after you get your little 1 or 2 card mini read here, after I go off the air here in about, as soon as we take care of the people that we can take care of, Tatiana is going to be pulling some oracle cards later. And it's going to be a time. Okay, it's going to be a sweet time. And by all means, if you guys want to move up on the list or want more cards out, that donation unit is open, and the super chat is open as well. But that's all that it's there for, because we get around to everybody eventually. Okay, Ellie Jane, I love you, Ellie Jane. This is the 15th day, so your anniversary month of your current wedding. So you're newlyweds. Wow, that's interesting. That's good. I think your partner is very proud. That Emperor card is up there, or the Emperor with the number 15. That's huge. That's huge. What this new person following you around's intentions are for me. Is he interested in me for love? For love, right? Shot through the... No, that's not. Following you around. Yikes. Let's have a look, Ellie Jane, see what we can get for you. 6 feet. Well, congratulations. To say the least, Nero. Congratulations. That's great. I wonder, you had disappeared for a little bit, so I kind of wondered. Hi, Saruchi. Absolutely. We'll get to you here right after Ellie Jane. Oh, and she got this card up too. She got this card up too. All right. I would stay balanced and stay away from this person. That's kind of what the cards are saying. If this is somebody that's following you rather than facing you to try and get your attention, then this is something that you want to avoid. If it's a follower on Instagram, don't worry about it. That's not real anyways. But if this is like real life stuff going on here, where this person is just like being super passive aggressive, or is actually kind of like lurking maybe in certain situations, because it looks like this is more about someone like maybe having your rhythm down, or you've really caught someone's attention here. So this is a situation where I would be very careful and remain very balanced. Okay. It's like if this person eventually like confronts you or makes an offer, I would just approach this very calmly and politely and say, no, absolutely not, kind of thing. Because I don't really get the sense, and I feel that you know as well that the intention is not maybe as pure as it could be for real love. So even if this person was someone attractive, I think your higher self actually would step in here and say, no, absolutely not. And create that distance. Be safe. Be safe, Ellie Jane. Okay. This is what this balance is all about. If you stop at McDonald's at 2:45 every day, you might decide you want to go to the Dairy Queen at 1:30 kind of type stuff, right? Just be careful. I don't want to make you paranoid, but it's one of those things. You know your environment, and you want to make sure that if you're having issues with this, that nobody else has your environment, has your routine, has your rhythm. Okay, because that's how you stay safe from that. But the intentions here I see is not being pure. Okay, so yikes. I wish you well. Okay, I wish you well, Ellie J. Namaste. Like, be safe out there. Big hugs if you're going through that in your current thing. Okay, so that's it. We did it. We killed the board. We did like 1 hour. The board is done. Pat on the back for us, you guys. We're a great legendary love tribe. You can reach me there via email. I'm hoping to set up maybe some Skype stuff and things soon for personal readings. We'll see if the time allows for that. Might be coming in like potentially July or August. Hi, Edith. Welcome to the program. Now, Tatiana was so awesome. She said like that she had here's the new list. Wow. Ashley. Because we missed Ashley. Slade Savage. This is like Santa Claus Slade. Baby boo! Baby boo. Boo. Boo boo. Baby boo. Boo. Boo boo. And Lady L. Boo. Doo 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 doo. Lady. Lady Baby Boo. Lady Boo. Liberty. Right? Liberty was Lady Liberty. All about the intimacy. That's nice. Yeah, that love and feeling. Okay. L-E-N, and then Bright Light. L-E-N. Bright Light. And we would not forget about Saruchi. Saruchi, thank you for the super chat. I will be doing your reading before we start this board. Okay, thank you so much for contributing. Okay, rock steady, Kimmy Fitty. Rock steady, rock me steady, rock me slowly. Kimmy Fitty. Thanks for jamming with us, Kimmy Figgy. That's so good. So good to have you here. Kimmy Figgy, Chanel C, Saruchi, and Chanel. Saruchi's going to be up first. And then there was one more. Deanna. Right. Deanna. No, it's Rosanna. I'm thinking of Hall of Oates, Rosanna, 1982. I think it was 82. Rosanna. And Naomi. Welcome, Naomi. Did we miss you, Naomi? You got here just a little. The link isn't working. Oh, that's a rough go. I'll have to figure that out. It should. I don't know why it wouldn't. Okay. I'm embarrassed, but I need help. Oh, Deanna. Yeah, I'm sorry if you were in a rush and the link isn't working. I'll look into it. I will look into it. And if it's not, we'll see what we can do. Okay. Hi, and Chanel C. It's Justin. Thank you for the flower. Okay, Chanel C. We're gonna go with Saruchi and then Chanel for moving their way up the board. How does July look for me? Academic success? Question mark. Heart, gummy, droppy. Look at, you're drawing this too. Wow. Okay, Saruchi Lee. Academic success is going to be about how focused you are. You may have some trouble focusing this month, okay? And I don't mean to worry you because this is in the wheelhouse of your own disciplines, but it's very tempting to go out, to not pay attention to books. You know, no more pencils, no more books, no more teachers' dirty looks. You'd be rather out here with Cyndi Lauper. Girls just want to have fun. Oh, girls, they want to have fun. Okay, so this is all going to, it can be an academic, but you're going to be feeling distracted. You're going to be feeling distractions. And maybe old cheeky bunky over here is one of these distractions. And then also your friends over here on the other side, because here you are, right? You're like, I'm tied to this tree. I'm tied to this tree of wisdom, of learning, of knowledge. And it's like, oh, I got to do well. But then everyone else is like full Offspring style, like come out and play, right? This sort of thing. So distractions abound for you this month, but this is in the wheelhouse of your discipline, Saruchi Lee. I think that you can, that you got this. Okay. I see. Okay, we can. Okay. So Saruchi, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you for being here. Chanel C, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. It's Justin into me. Like, he distanced himself after we hung out last Saturday, but I'm really into him, and he's a Virgo. Okay. Then Nate wants me to think like he was, he's out with the boys, or if this guy is like kind of similar to Anjali's person, where it was like, I don't know if this guy got a bump on the head or has had like a rough few days, or this guy is like, this Virgo might be party hard sometimes, right? Or go hard. They might be very like action adventure oriented. Like this is the type of guy I feel like that maybe just goes and climbs a mountain, right? Or like, and so this is like a guy's guy, right? And that can be really tough because when you think is like distance, it's like this person just like, doing the balance between work, friendship, and life. And yeah, this is exactly what that's showing, right? You got yourself a good one, this person. I would hang out with this person again. And I feel that you will have the opportunity to do that again. But this 5 of Wands up for him, I don't know, because you're an Aquarius, so this is an air sign as well. Not sure what his sign is, but presenting as King of Wands. Okay, very busy. You said he's a Virgo. All right, but very busy all the time. This person will be clear with you, I feel, but he might not think that you might be requiring more clarity than what he understands that you would need, being in the position that you were in, even though you guys were like hanging out. So I would just say, like, you need to be able to let this person relax after a work day. And not that you're not, but it's like, you will be out with the boys, and it's nothing you've done. This is this Virgo male, headstrong. I'm going to do me. I'm going to get mine done. I'm going to do what I want to do. And it's a tough spot for you to be in because it's like, how do you fit in, Chanel C, right? And that sort of thing. If you're one of 5 passions, that's very tough. It doesn't mean there's 4 other ladies. There's just 4 other passions there for this Virgo, right? And one of them might be like rock climbing, or maybe this guy like loves 4x4ing or whatever it might be, right? So be fair with your time and evaluate if he is being fair with his time. And if it's something that you have to let simmer, remember, you're the chef. You guys are like the love Gordon Ramsays. You're like the love chefs, right? You make a little bit of scrambled eggs and maybe some churros. Benita was saying it was National Churro Day, right? So remember to let this simmer, that the world is your oyster. This person occupies a small space in a small time right now, especially if you are one of 5 passions. Doesn't mean there's 4 other girls there. It could just be 4 other things. But the communication has between Aquarius and Virgo has the potentiality to be amazing. No bullshit. Cut to the chase. This is how I feel. This is what, and the other person, I understand what you just said. And like, so the communication has very good potential here. Don't write this person out yet and let it simmer. And I would show this side of you where you're very interested in him to go out and have fun with other friends, flirt with other guys, all that kind of stuff. And then that'll get your new guy's mind in a place where instead of you being one of 5 passions, you are passion numero uno, right? That kind of thing. All right. Hoping I get to hang out with him this weekend. Let's see. What do we got on this weekend? Is it the 9th? Oh, hi, Danae. Thank you so much. Sorry that the donation wasn't working. I feel bad. Okay. Chanel C, to be honest, when I look at it today, I don't know what's going to go down or what has somebody like resting or not going out or being on their own. But I do get a sense of that as well. Okay. So, all right. It was a blonde moment. Oh, so it worked? Oh, well, the super chat worked. I thought maybe the PayPal link was not working, but that's okay. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you, Deanna. And Chanel C. Hopefully those cards resonated. Thank you for being such a long-time supporter of the channel. Yeah, I'm with Chris. Oof. So you are flirting. You're That's funny. That's funny. So was that maybe in regards to the weekend then? Why you're like, oh, who can I hang out this weekend? Well, yeah, it had the 9. You had the Lady in the Garden and the 4 of Swords. Those were like the 2 most cards of solitude in the whole deck. I was like, wow, right? How heavy does it get, right? And thank you so much. Okay, now to Deanna Selly, thank you so much for the super chat. Okay, you've known him for 2+ years. The connection is amazing. He keeps getting scared and running off because of past. Should I wait or should I go? How does he feel about me? And will he come back? Both are Leos. Both are Leos. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Leo's feeling some of that aloof. I would call Leo very aloof right now as well. Getting scared and running. Hopefully he's, I don't know, like, does he communicate that he's scared and then run off? Because that's like, or is this like your perception of like him like ghosting because you've gotten too close, or this might have some pattern behavior of it's like, okay, we get together, everything's good, connection's strong, we get intimate, and then nada, you get nothing, right? That kind of thing. So if it's that kind of pattern behavior, it would be best to move on. Just innately, I want to let you know that you don't have to get rid of you don't have to throw baby in bathwater out, right? But you have to say to yourself at some point, it's like, if this guy's running scared, I'm going to see if he's going to run in a straight line away from me just for wanting to love him, or if he's actually going to run around in a great big circle and be right back here one day, right? He needs to heal. He is very open, right? Yeah. let's have a look and see what the cards say for that. We're gonna get some cards out here for Deanna. I really appreciate the super chat. See how she goes, right? And how it goes. And everybody on the board, don't worry, we'll keep it rolling. Try to get everybody. Is there still time for reading? There's always time for reading. Yeah, you've got a choice to make about this person. I really feel that way. Holy moly. And this is like higher self asking you to make up your mind about this like right now. Not like right now, but like right now and like, right now. It's your tomorrow, right now. It means everything. Claire O'Connell, I see in the chat. We'll see how she goes. We're getting into hour 2, and then we're hoping everybody can go over to see Tati Torres. You'll see her there with the blue tiki. She will be doing oracle cards after hour 2 of this program. And it'll be great. I'm going to be there and help moderate. I'm a terrible moderator, everybody. But if we don't get to you in this reading, please join us at Tati Taurus, because there will be oracle card messages. And frankly, other than the super chats, we are really just doing quick question and answers. But Deanne, thank you for the super chat. And we've got these cards up here for you in the base energy. Okay. A 6 and 7 of wands, right? So this is about a progression of spirit. This is about you moving on. This is about you not being stuck in patterns. I feel like this person makes you feel very good, but almost the feeling that this person goes from feeling like amazing and awesome and victorious to, wow, this is a lot of work to keep this feeling real, to keep this feeling alive. That's very tough. And as far as this person's healing process, this is almost like whatever this healing process is, he has like very good days and very bad days, very good days, very bad days. I don't know if, medication plays into this at some part, or it's this person's just own mindfulness and presence in his own reality to be like, worries too much about the future. He's taking past and applying it to future. And that's not good, because you're left in the present moment being like, you can't relax into the present moment. Okay. And that's all right. Getting together and finding intimacy with this person should not feel like this, right? Stable wise, I think everyone is safe. I think it's like, it becomes kind of a moot point whether you stay or you go. And I know it's endearing to the heart, okay? But what you've got up in your heart energy centers is a Queen of Pentacles. Absolutely know your worth and love yourself enough to give you your own time, your own energy, your own dating life back, right? Don't get hung up on this person is what I'm feeling. And the connection's great, obviously, and they're healing, but do not become hung up on this person. Little Bunny is shook. Look at little Bunny there. It's so cute, but shook, like absolutely deer in the headlights shook. So this person needs time. If you want to give them that time, that's okay, but do not limit yourself. And again, everybody being very honest in this situation. And I love this. I absolutely really love this, Deanna, to see this card here, because it shows like straight in the mouth of it all and the gut of it all and the communication of it all. Everybody is being straight up. Okay. Whether it's through actions, that simple act of withdrawing or running away, that is an honest reaction. And you said he was very open, right? As so are you. And that's why that shows up in this reading. Okay. Doesn't mean you're having to break ties. I'm just saying, let's let go of expectations and then continue the healing and the nurture and the social friendship, the platonic love side of this thing as what works best for you. Okay. And that sort of thing. But again, you have a decision to make. It's going to be hard for you to release maybe, some of the potentials where you were hoping maybe that this particular relationship could go. This is saying like, be better to yourself within your thoughts about what is actually going on in front of you. Remember, look at the 7 of Swords, running away, absolutely running away. That is communication in itself, right? And so, this was the card on top of the reading, the 2 of Swords, your decision. And I feel as if the decision can come quicker, or you can make it a lot clearer if you do a little bit of inner work, release expectations, set your own mindset and your own goals on just his healing for himself, but at the same time saying, I'm not going to come to a point where I'm not open emotionally to other people, and that sort of thing. I feel though as if this person is requiring a lot more time for this heart center to be truly open, for this to be truly like where is the other half of this relationship, right? That sort of thing. The bunny comes and goes for support when it's scared, and then it runs away again. And there you are in your bounty and your self-worth, knowing, hey, there's no need to get hung up on this. All right. So that's what the cards have out for you. So I'm seeing more of a go. Okay. Let go of the expectation. And once you do that, then you are strong enough to go have a beer with a buddy, or, well, maybe not beer if he's healing, or if that's what he does, or to at least say, we can hang out, but I really don't want to encourage you to be romantic in any sort of way. Because it's like almost like you're playing with a lit firecracker, right? And it could just go off, and that sort of thing. So, and then this situation will get even stickier, right? In a PG-13 kind of way, not in the other way. Okay. The people, we're here for the people. We do it for the people, right? Absolutely. 99.9, the Legends of Tarot. We do. And it all depends, Tatiana. I guess it's still pretty early for you. It's 7:30, whatever time you want to go on, or if you wanted, I could stay and you could go and help some of these people out too. We're here for the people, and we're here for each other, right? And I want to thank all of you, because in many ways, like, I'm still learning each and every day, and I'm at no point in a position where it's like I feel like there is no mastering this. It's perpetual growth, always growing, right? We both have 6 tattoos in the same spot. You're both first responders. I know what he's thinking before he even says it. Oh, it's hard. Yeah, absolutely. And you may find, Deanna, that as soon as you let go of the expectation that this is something that would be there for you in a romantic sense, sometimes it takes the energy and it twists it instantly like a key in a lock. And then all of a sudden, the next thing you know, he's open, he's ready, he's all those things. But it could be just something that's very thinly veiled by you saying, I don't give a hoot anymore. 0 F's given. I love you lots, and I appreciate that we can laugh the fact that we both say Oscar Mayer wieners at the same time, right? But other than that, that's all it could be. Just be there, right? And be there for one another, that sort of thing. Okay. Well, and it's not like dangling the carrot in front of the donkey. This is actually you making a commitment to yourself to say, this is something that I can do without. This is something that I can have platonic love and friendship with this person without being romantic, and I would be totally okay with it. And then once you do that, that's when it has that potential, right? You see him going through his healing process. It's not that you're really healing. You're just saying, I'm going to teach myself a very good habit not to be hung up or, hang on this possibility. And it's a bit of a healing, but it's more just like a quick divergent of thinking. Okay. Thumb piano. Remember, your steering wheel is a drum kit too. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. And keep the humor rolling, Deanna. Humor is the most healing thing. Whether as first responders and the stuff you guys must see, you got it. You already know. Gumdrop is smiling. It is about that humorous healing energy. Okay, very good. Good evening, 13 Empress. So, everybody, we got some super chats in through that. But and you know what ended up happening is kind of like the way we structured it. The 2 people that ended up at the bottom of the list, thank you for your super chats. Moved you right up to the top. But now we will return to the top and ask for Ashley or Ashley. Sorry if I wrote it down wrong. I was transferring a list from a list. You've joined us all here at 99.9 The Legends of Tarot, where we're still yet to make up our mind about anything around here. And that's okay. We can do what we like. Just going to take a short non-talking time. And then we're going to get into this list. Ashley, general reading of what's to come within the next month or so for your life, your parents, and my partner. Much love to New Zealand, and thank you for being from New Zealand. We got a couple people from New Zealand with us. Finally, someone named Ricky. Oh, Ricky, you're so fun. You're so fun. You blow my mind. Hey, Ricky. Hey, Ricky. Oh, Ricky, what a pity you don't want to dance. You take a woman's heart when you take her by the hand. Oh, Ricky, you're so fun. You're so fun. Celicia, it's been a minute. Thanks for coming back. Well, what about this list? This is the new list. Well, that's my song. Absolutely, it's your song. And thanks for being new here, Ricky. How it works is you come for the readings, you stay for the vibes. This is Authentic Tarot for authentic people. The frequency is 99.9, the Legends of Tarot. We're brought to you by the good people at Thank You Water, saying, remember, when you think water, think thank you. And then you begin to live your life in appreciation, and all kinds of beautiful things can manifest. It's okay. Oh yeah, okay, sure. We can read for the people. Okay, we can do it for the people until the reader crashes. Okay, that's kind of the other half of this. It's like, woo! You only jump off the diving board. You can't, and then eventually you have to go in the water. That's what happens to the reader. We come up at the start of the program. We're like, run, and we jump on the diving board, and we're like, okay, let's do readings for the people. And then we go up, woo, do a triple Lindy like Rodney Dangerfield in Back to School. For any of you old enough to remember that movie, does a triple Lindy, and then eventually he lands in the water. And that's what happens to the reader. So that said, we will continue on with board number 2 on the mini reads. Hey, thanks, Lori Ty, or a banjo. Yeah, and then all the strings just break. Dang, 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 dang. It sounds horrible, and then the reader just crashes. Absolutely. So that's so there was this the savage. Was this savage? There was a savage here, or was it sorry if I didn't get that right. We the people. You know what? And because this is Legends of Tarot, Ange Whitney, thank you for saying that. I wouldn't if it was today. 1776, an important day actually for the Declaration of Independence. Okay, we don't get too political on here, but I know many people that watch live in the lower 48. Well, even Alaska too, right, Chanel? Where was it? 1776. The Continental Congress, Richard Henry Lee of Virginia proposed a resolution calling for a Declaration of Independence, and that happened on June the 6th as well. So maybe as some of you are history buffs, you would know that, okay? Dimple, I love Dimple. Since I used to have some when I was a kid too. Thanks, Dimple. I appreciate your kind words. We the humans, we the mammals, we the mammals. Okay, so I think this, and then we had Baby Boo. Shout out to Baby Boo. I think some of the people might have left because you know, not everybody's as fast as a herd of turtles that we are around here. Yeah, June 6th as well, D-Day. And you know, funny thing about that Declaration of Independence, because it was also on a June 6th, I think it was in the 1930s, King George VI and Queen Elizabeth became the very first English monarchs, royalty, to come to the United States, like the king and queen. The first time they ever came to the United States also happened on a day where they called for the Declaration of Independence. So it's weird, right? It's 0606, 2019. Okay. Fast as a herd of startled cats. Meow. Okay, Ricky. So Lady L, we called for Baby Boo and Lady L. I think some people stopped in and they realized, oh goodness, because Super Chat sometimes will just dominate. Oh, Baby Boo is here. Baby Boo, Boo, a Baby Boo, Boo, Boo. That's a nice name. I like that, Baby Boo. Do you have a particular question, or do you want me to just pull a few cards for you? You can let me know. Yeah, thanks for the likes, everybody, and thanks for being here. Yeah, you can skip traffic. We got a carpool lane open. Doesn't that just drive you nuts when there's no one in the carpool lane? And you're like, I don't know. Should I chance it? Do I risk it? All right, baby boo. A bit of a flipper and a flyer. I'm going to call on one more for clarity here. Baby boo. It's interesting what we've got here. Okay. Yeah, you're here. Just wondering if you had a question, and I feel like you do. Okay. We're going to go into this, baby boo, for you. Baby boo, 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 boo. Okay. This is showing that you could be a little bit more disciplined. Okay. I'm like your dad. Eat your broccoli and go to bed on time, right? Don't stop feeling so tired and out of energy in the morning. Did I make a wrong choice quitting my job and going after your dreams? Never. Okay. And I get that because Nate wants me to let you know on that one. This is more so the grand battle between personal security and personal growth. Okay. Nothing more than that. Security and growth. So it's like when you feel secure, you grow in certain ways. Okay. And other times you grow to the point where you can't grow where you're growing anymore. You actually need to be transplanted. Gonna take baby boo. Pretend baby boo is a little plant. Okay, it's just a little plant in a 4-inch pot, and that's baby boo, right? Baby boo has been in the 4-inch pot, working away, working hard, doing whatever they can to be baby boo's best version of baby boo's self, and it comes out as you grow in these certain ways, and you get. You get there and it can be very comfortable, very difficult to let go of this security. But innately, you recognize that you could grow more, that you could grow bigger, stronger, or further out. And that's why you made this choice. And maybe it's the discipline that's going to be required here to say, if you're worried about this choice, number one, we got to stop worrying. Number two, we got to get down to business. When we get down to business, that means the brass tacks, the nitty gritty. That means getting it done. These swords are like, I don't know if they're like job applications, the ideas, the paperwork, the hoops that you might have to jump through, the steps that you might need to take in order to feel more secure while growing. But the judgment is up here saying, don't worry. You got your experience from the old job. You got maybe some contacts from the old job. You got everything you need, and you left the real two crappy ones behind. Maybe this was a ding-dong manager or, something else about the job that you didn't like, those other two that are left behind. But you've got the truth. You've got your experience. You've got yourself. You've got all your good qualities to take with you. So don't worry. Just execute this. See these people? These are just people out getting up in the morning, doing their morning yoga. Okay. And this is about maybe some of the balance that because if this dream is one of like a more esoteric nature where it's like, you're going to start a business, you're going to get out there and be your own boss and that sort of thing, you'll find that every day, like we celebrated on this frequency, is absolutely of the utmost importance. Okay. The pinnacle of importance today, right now, this moment, for all of that. Because as soon as you start revving the thing into gear and going towards those dreams on that daily, hourly level, that's where you find success. But it takes absolutely a lot of discipline, okay? And I know, baby boo, you had this up, but there were more cards that popped out to you. Okay, King of Pentacles and the Moon here. Something could be revealed to you here coming up in the next season of Virgo. Okay, look for that Virgo new moon to be really presenting you with something where your surety, because that's what this guy is, surety and assurance, okay, is going to come for you. But in the meantime, be disciplined. Don't be afraid to maybe call home for a little bit of support and make sure that the battles you're fighting are ones that are not distracted battles. They're battles that help you towards that dream. Okay, and there'll be the battles from within. Okay, baby boo, so I hope that helped. We are rocking and we're rolling, rocking and singing. And Ashley came in. Ashley, you didn't miss your turn, pal. Hey, pal, you're okay. I'm not like the mean old umpire being like, you're out of here. If you're still here, couple minutes later, then we can, because we're very non-linear at times here, folks, and it's good. Okay, Ashley Carrera wants to know what's to come this year within the next month or so for yourself or your parents and your partner. Okay, great. We can definitely pull some cards for that. I want to take this opportunity to wish everybody the best in peace, bliss, prosperity, abundance, joy, happiness, and all things. Always go forth and be well in this life. Okay, prosper. Grasshopper becomes the best version of grasshopper. So you become the best version of you. And baby boo, you let me know if those cards resonated for you. I don't see you making a mistake here. You're just dealing with a little bit of uncertainty due to worry. So as soon as you can drop that and get onto that discipline train, sorry, that was bugging me, then you'll be fine. You just use this summer to your advantage to get your work done. Okay, absolutely. All right. You're looking for the truth in something, Ashley. That's what I feel. Wow. You're either, you're looking for the truth about something or perhaps some sort of closure on something. These are yikes cards. These are the cards that they worry the reader. They make the worry kind of time out, okay? Ashley, what's coming forward to you needs to be rooted in the truth or you're having none of it, okay? You're having no passive-aggressive behavior. You're having no wishy-washy behavior around you. You're saying no to things like needing to ask for alibis or special permissions or just weird stuff like that. Because these are the coulda, shoulda, wouldas. What's coming towards you needs to be rooted in truth. You will find that you will need to know the utmost nuts and bolts, the who's, the how's, the what's, the where's, and the when's of anything that's coming forward to you. Not even knowing your sign here, Ashley, okay? This is more about maybe a healing process that has gone on. Stay true to your healing habits, to your healthy habits. Say no to anything that's coming in and causing any sort of emotional disturbances. Look at how crazy the waves were when we were in this Three of Swords. Yeah, I feel you might have just come through some of this, right? Where it was wow, because it's here, the coulda, woulda, shouldas. Let's just drop this truth for a minute. That's the center of the reading, so it's good. But what I want to let you know is what's coming towards you is stiller waters. You'll move through the Three of Swords into a Five of Cups. You're taking the reality of all that's happened and you're just kind of allowing it to settle all down, okay? You're this can't be the waves that are beating against the shore anymore because this will wear you down. This will erode you. You have to kind of stand in this power. The Five of Cups is pretty powerful and it is quite spiritual as well because look at how calm or how still the waters have become compared to where they were when we were feeling all of anguish and despair or betrayal or anything like that. When we have this, we still have, it's something still grows, something still comes from it. And for you, whatever is coming is either going to be rooted in truth or you are going to be almost fact checking or making sure that it's rooted in truth. Because if it's not, then it's not good for you. Okay. Or it's not going to serve you. It's going to be more of the same. So as far as this goes, I would take this, whatever's gone on here, and then use it to begin to write a new story for yourself, a new idea, a new place, a new oasis or a new mountaintop, new levels, new heights of awareness and things of that nature, but and having them being rooted in truth the whole way. But the newness and this sword in this case may be very closely to a pen or a number 2 pencil, whichever you prefer. Okay. So Ashley, those are your cards for you. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm big hugs, Ashley. Big hugs to you for that. Okay. That's your invisible team, your angels, spirit guides, and your daughter herself just there. Just rest and relax into that. Okay. That's a tough one for the mind and the heart to process. But look at how still the waters become once you are at peace with it, and the peace is coming in the way of truth and a new idea. Okay? Wow, Ashley, big hugs for that. Okay? So thanks. No wonder the cards came up for this reader a little bit. Wow. Okay. Namaste. Namaste away. Thanks for being on the program, Ashley. Remember, come for the reading, stay for the vibes. We vibe a lot here as well. Okay. The compassionate friends. Thanks, Alicia. That is very wise. It's a very good way or place for people to go. Okay. How about Lady L? Is Lady L in the house? And then Liberty of Intimacy. Lady Liberty of Intimacy, right? She's holding that torch up high. Listening as I play a game. Nice. Thanks, Chanel C. Thank you so much. And thank you, Ashley. Big hugs. That's not easy. It's not easy. Gemini season just has that way. It has that way, right? Oh, hi, Yvette. The other part of our New Zealand team is here. There's actually someone else from New Zealand in the room today, Yvette. It's been great. And the thank you water. Cheers, everyone. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. Boom, 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 boom. And they're always glad you came. Eliane and Bright Light. And the Lotus Archer. That'd be tough to load a lotus in your bow. Because a lotus flower feels like I'd let go of the bowstring and it would just go like that. I'm just teasing Lotus Archer. That's a cool name. I really like that. Maybe it's Lotus Flower. And we talked about that earlier. That's so crazy. We were talking about the longbow across Middle Earth. Oh, that's unreal. Wait, can you go now? Hey, Bright Light. Hurry up and wait. I'm just kidding. Bright Light. Nobody. Oh, Slade Savage is here. Okay, we're gonna go Slade Savage, and then Bright Light. We'll try and get you in next. Our list is running pretty long. We're running pretty long, I feel. But Lotus, hang out for a bit. Say hi to Tati Torres. Slade Savage is here. Okay, we're gonna read for Slade Savage. If Slade Savage has a situation for tarot, a tarot for a situation. Hi, Lotus. Yeah, patience is key. Absolutely. Oh, you're just at work? Okay, Yvette, it's all good. How can I manifest my twin back? Okay, let's have a look. He's an Aries. Okay. Now, I'm assuming you want your twin in this lifetime. That's just a common assumption that we make as readers. Okay. How can we manifest that into our life? Wow. Okay. So Innate wants me to tell you that it all starts with you. Okay. You're both whole people. You're not two halves. You're both whole people. So Innate lets me know that you need to work to get yourself to a level where you act as a beacon for that twin. Okay. The blue light's special at Kmart. Okay. When you light up that light, when you get to that point of wholeness, okay. And I'm not sure if that's a language you speak, Slade Savage, just as of yet, but the return to wholeness is like healing. It's like going through the steps to get you to a place where you are very awakened. Okay. Very awakened. Then you can act as that beacon, because only a very awake person can act as a beacon to bring somebody from their universe, from their world, from their own solar system over to us, right? So you can put some focus there. We're just doing some pretty light 1 or 2 card things for people, but we can have a look and see, okay? Yeah, Yvette, join us later. The other thing that can work in your favor, according to tarot, is prominence. Prominence in a field, in an industry, or in a lifestyle where it's like, I don't think it's out of the realm that you may be like famous or very famous one day, strangely enough. Okay, that you may build a life on prominence and on surety, which is very nice. You're very passionate now, right? And when you look at your twin and this connection, and again, pentacles for me as a reader are time. Pentacles become part of the tangible 3D. Okay. So this is saying much time and much questing through your passions could eventually lead to this person. But what I'm saying is, like, for you to manifest this person back into your life, you would have to draw as a beacon. Okay. Because should this person be your divine selection, your twin, if you were to ride to him, to find out to him, I feel as though there may be certain fears that you might have that your twin might not recognize you as such or feel like you are their divine selection. And I'm very sorry. That might be very hard to hear for you. But that's why I reiterate the innate in saying once you become a very spiritually awake person and you are acting as a beacon, it's almost like you become that love life and you become that person that is prominent enough to attract them back into your life, and you can help them spiritually awaken. And when you do that, then your Aries person can come in recognition of you being their twin. Because an Aries male, some Aries are very awake, but there are also some very unawake. They're doing so much good in the world that time for spirituality, time for esoteric things, it's not always the top of their to-do list. Okay. So big hugs out. Okay. And so all I can say is do this work for yourself. Do this work where you understand things like universal laws, how the law of attraction works, how to be in stillness, how the ever-present moment works. All of these kindergarten lessons that we're going through right now in terms of like becoming more mindful, becoming more aware, becoming more awake, meditate. What is that? Meditate in my direction. It's electrifying, right? It's like you got John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John going on over there, right? Where she sings in that song, meditate in my direction. So do that when you learn how, and then learn how to like apply that. Okay. He may not. Yeah, I said that he may not. That you may have some fears about if you were to directly go to him, that he may not. Right? Because if this is your twin, if there's this emotion and spirit behind it, this would drive the awake person towards them to at least find out where they're at in their understanding, in their mindfulness, of being a twin, right? So, but the Aries may not be attuned to it or awake to it. Okay. It's just a feeling I had from there. 10 of Pentacles. So this is, it's one of those things. I would say act as the beacon. I don't think it's completely out of the realm of possibilities that you and your Aries would ever be together, but it's just saying that there is a disconnect there. And it's because of somebody's understanding of the whole matter. Okay. Very tough for you to make that manifest. It's going to take a long time for you to do so should you start down that road, but you are always free to meditate in their direction. All right. So it's kind of an innate thing. Okay. So we read for Ashley, right? We read for the Savage. Okay. Check. We read for Baby Boo. Lady L and Liberty weren't here. Then we asked for Eliane and Bright Light. And yeah, that's where things stand today. That's where things stand right now on 99.9 Z Legends of Tarot. It's our fun show that we do from time to time. Just quick Q&As today. All right, Eliane. You want to study jazz? You want to study jazz? Hi, Trace Jackson. Welcome to the program. It is 99.9, The Legends of Tarot. We're on a quick moment of refreshment here. I'm just going to go refresh my water really quickly, people. It's pretty hot in here after all these hot and heavy readings. Chicka wow wow. All right, and then we're going to come back. Bright light is not. We're going to go LEN, unless Lady L or Liberty show up in the segment. LEN, you're next, okay? I'm going to scroll back to get your thing in the chat, but I just need to get a little bit more of the water, the sponsors of our program, okay? So 2 and 2, everybody. Give me 1 second, 2 minutes on the flip side, and I'll be right back. Thanks for joining us. All right, from the Racks and Stacks, it's the best on wax. How about another Golden Oldie Tarot reading on 99.9, thelegendsoftarot.com. The heck down. It's all right, everybody. We're flying under the radar here today. We're getting readings dunked on, like slam dunks. We're not even at the 2-hour mark. We're about to read for LEN and clear our second board. We're getting close. Cape Cod. Cape Cod, beautiful, beautiful. All right, Celicia is here. Hi, Celicia. Thanks for being patient, everyone. We do get around to everybody eventually. Thanks. Giggly wiggly. Okay, you're saving up because we go to a jazz school workshop there for 2 months and then visit some friends while I'm there. What's in store for me and your plans in Chicago? What a great question. Chicago. You love the smooth jazz. Bleeding Gums Murphy. I don't know much about jazz, LEN. It's not my genre, but I can appreciate people who appreciate other genres of music. The music is beautiful and universal and all that good stuff, and I'm so happy that you're pursuing a timeline in music as a creator. What a beautiful blessing you are to the world, and I appreciate you for that. Okay, so LEN, we're just going to have a quick look, see what's coming up in store for you while you're visiting friends, while you're doing your thing in Chicago, right? Miles Davis, Nina Simone, Naomi's here with all the jazz artists. Oh, you got 4. Isn't that nice, LEN? Whoa. Ooh. Okay, nice. I think you're going to be settling down and waking up on a little bit of previous wanderlust. I think something's going to occur to you in the way of your thinking, or something's going to make an impression on you when you are there that is going to cause you to wake up from a little bit of daydreaminess about your life, about things going on in your life, and things going from dream state to very practical sense. Okay, and I say practical because we've got a court card supporting this. There is also a situation where it's like somebody might take a good interest in you. And I don't know how you feel as an artist about, structure versus freestyle, I guess they should say. This could be an issue that you're facing internally and mentally now too, about the structure of your music versus your own spin, your own stamp, your own signature, your own freestyle on the stuff here as well. Collaborations with others and things of that nature. But communication abound before the trip, during the trip, after the trip. This is a very good time for you to be establishing new connects. This means actively and practically, LEN, about like taking things like business cards, recording people's numbers, getting to know people beyond Instagram and things like that, exchanging emails, really opening up discussions about the things that interest you and the people and the contacts and the connects that can get things moving for you, that can get things in place for you. All right, as far as the instruction goes, you might be fearing that it's going to be stressful or overburdensome in regards to your free time. Don't worry. There's going to be a level of balance, a harmony in this. You will have just enough to do what you need to do. And then when you can free up your mind out of any kinds of uncertainty or any kinds of fear, this is asking you to stay in your authentic self. Avoid things like unnecessary introversion when it's called to like group activity kinds of things. This is about you coming out of your shell, about you making more of the moments that you have with these people so that there's fullness of expression. And that's good, because these are the things that it's the current events that keep the time and the distance of all the emails and all the planning and stuff like that. It keeps you sane from all of that because it keeps you grounded and it keeps you very real. Okay. So I see this being a very harmonious time for you, but there's a need for you to let go of some inhibitions. Okay. And I'm not sure where you're at on that scale. You're open to that. Well, that's really good. This is just saying that this trip to Chicago as well could just be representing the end of a long cycle for you mentally. So like, I don't know if this is something where you've just come out of some sort of other schooling or something like a family structure that had its ups and downs, or maybe you live somewhere that is like quite remote or tough for you to do that kind of stuff. So this is going to be a very eye-opening trip for you, and you are going to be making lots of connections. Messages abound, flowing, inflowing, and outflowing. So that's a kind of be more brave or be more willing to like, it's almost like, because jazz is a performing arts, it's almost like what I do and I get all crazy. It's like, tend to want to act to, I want to be a thespian, right? Whatever it is. You've got, I'm not sure what instrument you play, but if it was like trumpet or trombone, remember when the trombone, when that thing isn't like stuck in there, use that vibrant energy that comes out from you in terms of your speaking and your engagement, and your like, be that person that's just like too much and people are like, whoa, like who is that right there? Like, that's LEN. That's LEN. She's the one that's going places. She's the one that's feeling good. She's the one that can bring a smile to everybody's face when they're all sitting around waiting because their butt hurt because their plane has been delayed for 20 minutes. That sort of thing. Okay. You feel stagnant. Yeah, absolutely. Hangman and Ten of Swords. Yeah, absolutely. Take a few chances. Take a chance on me. Take a chance on me. Right? Okay, and I love you. Thank you so much, LEN, for being on the program today. Okay, now, was it the Lady L and the Liberty? I don't know if they've been write-offs or what, but Bright Light, and then Rock Your Socks Off. If Rock Your Socks Off, Rockin' Socks, and Kimmy Figgy. And that'll, we'll see who's left from that crowd that happened about half an hour ago. Does anyone get 2 readings? Yeah, I do. I do. Sometimes, oh, there, Bright Light is there. Hi, Bright Light. Okay, thanks, Dope. Very Homer Simpson moment. All right, Bright Light. That's okay. I can barely type any day. Rock steady. Rock'em sock'em hockey volume knock'em. One time for your mind. I don't understand why it's one time for your mind, volume 9. If it was only meant to be one time for your mind, wouldn't there only ever be one volume? It was one time for your mind, volume 9. That was old Funkmaster Flex and Hot 97. Friends of 7. Friends of the program. Absolutely. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, just hang tight, Lotus. We are going to read for Bright Light, and then I don't think anybody else was able to stick around. Rock'em sock'em hockey. Kimmy Figgy, Lady Luck, and Lady Liberty. We got ladies all over, up and abound. Okay. Being all Scorpio and stuff. Nothing lasts forever. even cold November. And everybody, make sure that you join us after this program. We're all going to go over to Tati Torres's channel, if she's still up for that, for some Oracle cards. So if you miss out on your reading here, you can vibe with us, and I'm a moderator in that chat room. We have quite a cool tribe, and she's going to be doing like the capstone Oracle cards for people that want them, and they're really nice. They're really good. How are you, Ambika? Welcome. And April Green is here saying live long and prosper. And please do that. I want to wish you all the best in all things. Be most excellent to one another, everyone. And that'll serve you well. Okay, Bright Light, did you have a question? I'm just going to start pulling some cards for you. And that's just how we roll. I want a cheeseburger. Oh, yeah, you mentioned food, and then Eve shows up. That's just the synchronicity of this place. Absolutely the synchronicity of this place. Okay, still November. And thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. That's a huge total in thumbs up for this little tribe. Why were the cheeseburgers up for moderation? This just blows my mind. General Love, okay. General Love, Sergeant Pepper, General Love and Sergeant Pepper, right? We don't want to hang out with Sergeant Pepper in the Lonely Hearts Club band. We want to go and talk to General Love and be like, look, where is my man? Where is my man? Look at this. Okay. Are you ready, Bright Light? You got a pair of 10s up here. Okay. This is saying that like domestic bliss, an estate, and growing a family together, the partnership of the union, this is all like, this is here for you. Okay. If you have this in your life, this is not a cycle that necessarily needs to end. You can hold on to this. You can begin to you can settle in and relax into this. If this is something that you don't have in your life, and what I mean by that is like, you know, a husband, the kids, you know, the car in the garage, all that good stuff, you know, that what these things represent, you know, major chapter enders usually of, but chapter beginnings as well, because you can hold on to this stuff, right? If you do not have this stuff, okay, Eight of Swords here saying that like there may be something's going on with you where it's like your illusion of all of these blessings. Both of these cards carry huge blessings. The blessings of a state, the blessings of a tangible love, all these things, right? If you feel like you've been separated out from that, or that it's like, well, everybody else seems to feel it except for me kind of thing. This is really about going within, okay? Sometimes the only way out of this circle of the 8 dang ding of swords is going within, right? Because the blindfold that's here is saying that your mind is preventing these blessings potentially. And what could be coming your way could be some disillusionment or the opposite. There could be some clarity coming in about settling into the attainment of these blessings, the appreciation of these blessings, the overall enjoyment of the blessings in life. So what's coming your way could be situations that maybe even test you a little bit, okay, in order to say, you know, can you rise above? Do you have what it takes on the inside to wipe the slate clean about all the expectations of what these cards look like? You look at all the 10s, really, there's a lot going on in many of those cards. Like, it means there's a lot. You've got the whole armada of emotions up with the entire armada of tangible things. So this is like being everything to everyone, kind of, or taking meaning from everyone and everything in your relationship. You might also be looking at things too closely. You might be sort of looking too hard at things like the law of attraction rather than staying in the flow at this time. Okay. And it's just tricky. It's very tricky information because this is a mental dance that goes on. All right. And Bright Light, I want to let you know that the attainment of all blessings begins with consciousness, our ability to understand what the blessings are. Okay. Because blessings are there coming your way. or can be brought to come your way a lot sooner. But I just have this feeling like when I see this old card up here, this old big bad 8 of swords, this is Crazy 8 Countdown. Remember that game? Right? It's and you know, I don't want to give rise to that stereotype, but this is more about you being able to go within and silence, you know, thoughts, fears, ambitions, everything good and bad about what life could be, what life should be. So you bring it very much back to today. So then what's coming towards you, you may find will be ceasingly less and less important, because what is here today in this time is the most important thing that is asking for your attention. Okay. It's always fun to know, and you want to know, like, what's in the cards for me, what's in store for me. You know, as we wind on down the road, our shadows taller than our souls. There walks a lady we all know. You know, this is, so you may find, and as well, these pair of 10s are up here to let you know that there's a chapter that wants to close. Okay. Doesn't have to mean big things, big shakeups are occurring, but it's like certain chapters of life are wanting to close. You're going to be seeing life itself, life in general, in a very new way in the near future. And I'm not sure what's coming along to shake you up and to wake you up out of a bit of this 8 of Swords, where it's almost like it's too much thinking, it's too much thought, it's too much going on, so that you can return to a place of stillness. Okay. So Bright Light, I hope that worked well for you, or those cards resonated for you. Okay. And I'm going to let everybody know we're at the 2-hour mark. So the reader's getting there. The reader's getting there. We do the triple Lindy, right? Into the thing. Hell of a card. Oh yeah. You guys, the Crazy 8 Countdown. Remember? Lotus Archer. You can be, but first you have to have a drink of water with me and say, cheers. Here's to you. Here's to me, right? Here's to the breezes that flow through the trees and tickle that spot that pleases. Oh, Jesus. Let's keep it PG-13, because we could say bless you and nobody even sneezes did. Okay. Welcome, everyone. It is 99.9 The Legends of Tarot. We're trying our best to stay on the tracks. Train is gunning. Okay, absolutely. And cheers to the thank you water. And thank you. Thank you, everyone. Okay, can I ask a question now? We'll see. Rock steady, rock'em socks'em. Yeah, let's do a third one, Tatiana, and then that'll be that. That'll be it. That'll be that's all, folks. Okay. Was it Elmer Fudd or Porky Pig? No, was it? I think it was Porky Pig. That's all, folks. Okay. All right. And oh, Ricky, what a pity you don't understand. You take a woman's heart when you take her by the hand. Okay. Ricky, 13 Empress. Love, Anna S. Dimple Butt. Sounds like a dream lover. Doesn't every girl want a man with a dimple butt? I'm just teasing dimple butt. But I can say it. I'm Canadian. I'm allowed. Lotus and then Ambika. Okay, we can do this. We can do this, everyone. Ambika. Lotus. The Lotus Archer. Saruchi Lee. Thanks for being here, Saruchi Lee. And I know it's cultural. And it's meant with all good love and benevolence and fun to have a hug. Hey, Ange, that's a good idea. I might just breathe for a minute. Let's do that. And Saruchi. Okay. And Saruchi. Okay, remember, everybody, after this, I think Tati Torres is planning on going live. She's here in the room, so we can all bug her and ask her if she's still planning on doing oracles afterwards. Because I know we only planned for a 2-hour show, But we do it for the people. We do it here for the people. Rocksteady. Now Rocksteady wants a reading. Well, where were you for the last 15 minutes? No, I'm just teasing Rocksteady. Okay. La Donata. Okay. All right. We're going to fit Rocksteady in real quick, everybody, because Rocksteady's new to the channel. We want to, in our welcoming fashion, say hello. A welcome to 99.9. Okay. She just wants a general, and we're going to get I love someone, and does he love me? And are we going to have sexy pizza? Answer, hands up. Okay. We'll get to that in just a minute. But right now, for Rocksteady and her general, okay, we've got some swords up here. This is kind of neat. Princess, so something going on around you with the truth and with rumors, okay? This is about you formulating ideas about people that you have just met and that you're not too sure about. This is about establishing levels of trust with people, whether this is you or a certain person that you have set in your mind, because this is all about not being able to understand, not being able, I would stay quite protected in terms of what you're believing and what you're hearing at this time. Okay. Oh, thanks, Christina. Appreciate you. Thanks for the super chat. That's really awesome. Glad to have you here today. Okay. So for Rocksteady, issues of truth, the trust, understanding, needing to hear things from the horse's mouth is going to be so important for you as well. If someone is like offering to whisk you away, the things that seem too good to be true right now, be very speculative or suspect of at this time. The world card is up here saying that you are potentially at a large turning point in your life. Like it's decision time, 2019. And the world is up to remind everybody, sometimes life and the world around us changes, irregardless of whether we want it to or not. No matter how much we resist, no matter how much it feels like things are sometimes like turned upside down, the world, the life is pressing and it's continuing on here. So, but this is a situation of mental clarity for you. You may have moved into a position of judgment or discernment about someone or something, okay? You may be moving past this Princess of Swords because you want to watch about very, juvenile behavior going on around you. This could be just a younger air sign in your environment that you're seeking the truth about, but this also has the aspects of you want to watch about who you can trust with your information and who you tell what to at this time. This Gemini season, as we're moving through into the second half of it, and this kind of like, I couldn't see into this, honestly, a couple weeks ago, people, but the feeling that it's taken on, and once that Jupiter hits that opposition, this is all about people's truths, people's trusts being maybe like tested, reevaluated, all that thing, okay? Is that woman with a baby? No, she's got a sword in her hand. This other woman has all the babies. This is Gaia. This woman has all the babies. So if you're looking here for things of fertility, not seeing it this time, okay? Or not fertility, but you know what, in terms of like children and motherhood and things like that, not really seeing much there at this time for that. Okay, Rocksteady? So those were your daily cards. And thank you, Christina. That was awesome of you to throw that flower this way. And Angie Whitney, to me, and I'm sorry if you have one preference or the other, Angie or Angie Whitney. Okay. Cloud 9 is awesome. Right on. It is. It's just our frequency. Sometimes it's just open for our friends. So for those of you here for the first time, remember, you come for the reading, stay for the vibes. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Okay. Because where I'm at, like Ange without a Y or an IE is just Ange. So forgive my brain for going that route. Okay? Back in the New York groove. Do we have Celicia up on the board even? Oh my goodness. Anna S. and Mibika. Yes, Anna. Yeah, and you're up there, Anna. We've got you. We're going to go through. You're like 5th on the list. If you can bear with us for another 10 or 15 minutes, we should be all good, right? Oh, okay. Because I'm nuts like that. I pressed the button a few times. What button did you press? What button are you pressing? Are you pressing this button? Absolutely not, Rocksteady. We just read for you. That was your reading. That was your reading that I just completed. Okay. Timestamp it at about 2 hours. Sorry if your internet was slow. I apologize. There's not much we can do on our end regarding that. Oh, the like button. Oh, okay. Please answer. Oh, okay. I love someone. Does he love me? Are we going to be together? You picked the Tower card. Wow. False foundations. The answer to your question means I don't know. I can't read into that without having some sort of structure on that. The Tower says things are going to change big time for you. Okay. Is it me? Yeah, we're gonna read for you. I don't know why I cut that Tower card. Maybe it was just because we're at risk of really derailing here if things don't. So I'm just gonna ground the reader. And said I could take a little break. Now let's stay a while. Just stay a minute. The dinger's the button. The subscribe button for people that want to subscribe. Okay, we can do this. I know we can do this. I can feel that we can do this. Okay. All right. Where? Yeah, it's right here. It's right in front of me. It's right in front of me. I'm sorry if you're asking for your reading and you've already received your reading, then I can't do anything about that. And if you're asking me questions and it's not your turn, I can't do anything about that either. Okay, everyone? Thanks, Tatiana. I will. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Oh, the ungood. I got the chat. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. And it's warm, incredibly warm. And I'm so glad that I'm reading for Ange next. Such a long-time supporter. When people come and they hang out with us just to be with us and just to vibe out with us, whether it's here on Tatiana's channel or with Crafty Tarot, people that we know. And even some of the other chat rooms, when I come across you guys there, it's so nice to see you and say hi and all that stuff. It's really great. It's really good. Okay. We're going to pull a few cards now for Ange Whitney. Okay. That's what we like to do. I actually had to close my eyes. All right. Very beautiful cards right now, Ange. Very beautiful cards up for you. Let's talk first about your centered and your balanced. Okay, Temperance with the 6 of Cups. This is very nice. And there's actually 8 cups here, but not presenting like you having to walk away for something. This is something that says you can stay fully embraced, fully engaged, a full active participant in whatever you are doing, and it will turn out well. This is a balance of you versus you sometimes almost. This is if you ever get a sense sometimes that you're getting in your own way, just take a step back and recognize you for you. And I know that's kind of vague, but it's how well do you fit today? How well do you fit the current situation or the people that are talking all around you? How well do you fit the particular memory that you're having this night before you falling asleep? Is this memory maybe at one time was a comfortable place to be, and now maybe it's it seems like something where we can tell ourselves you know what? I'm ready for a new memory. I'm ready to bring more future into my realm rather than more reflection of the past. Okay. Because we've got one more cup up here. We've actually got 9 cups total in a 3-card reading, which is very beneficial. Just things could be changing for you emotionally, or this in terms of how you distribute your love, how you process loving energy in your life. This is a connection you have with the earth. This is the connection you have with your children. This is the connection that you have with your family. This is the connection that you have with yourself. And again, bordering both conscious and the subconscious mind. And it's all very harmonious right now for you. I have a feeling that if you were to go out and engage more socially at this time right now, Ange, that it would be super beneficial, that you would actually have, it's good opportunity for you to connect with new people in your life. 100%. And intuitively, I think you know that. I think you feel that. This is about selection of like, maybe it's like somebody new comes into one of your like 3D circles, like whether it's like with a new age community or some sort of community that you're in, it's like you're coming across as very attractive this month. Not that you're not, but it's just like people are actually recognizing it. It's not being overshadowed by anything, or nothing is kind of like constantly nipping at you, causing you to question things like esteem or anything like that, right? This is you using your intuitive knowledge for balance to know it's time to create some new good memories, okay? So thanks, Ange Whitney. I appreciate you for being on the program today. Light readings. And Ricky has been so patient for being on the first time caller line. Good vibrations. Oh, we're closing out the list. The list is closed. Good vibes, brother. Sorry you caught us a little bit late in the programming today. Totally wish I could get to you, but people around here know that it's all about the defined timing and sometimes the super chat button. But yeah, unfortunately, we are running to that place. But I'll make you a deal, good vibes, brother. If you hang out and you see this person in the chat named Tati Torres, she's going to be going live as soon as we're done. Well, not as soon as, but relatively after we're done this board. So to get an oracle message, even if we don't have time for you on this program today, our affiliate over there at Tati Torres will likely light up an oracle card live stream where I get to moderate, and they'll probably make me in charge of doing the list again. Damn, I don't want to do that. I'm just teasing, and I love doing it. I love doing it. Yeah, Mike. Unfortunately, today the chat is closed. Like the list is closed. So if you come around next to if you hit the dinger on Tati Torres's or on my page, anytime we go live, we get around to everybody eventually. Okay, and big hugs out for the illness for your sickness. I'm really. I know you can do what you can through spirit to help make the most of all of your days and to make your body well. I want to wish everybody the best in all things: peace, bliss, prosperity, health, abundance, joy in all things. Okay, be well, be well. Thank you, Ange Whitney. Okay. And if Ricky's not here, did we have Lotus Archer on the list? I don't know if I wrote them down. Oh yeah, Lotus, you're up on the list, but you're up here. Ricky isn't here. 13 Empress, we will move on. Okay, 13 Empress. If 13 Empress is here, please say hello. Oh, the bell is the dinger. Yeah, it goes ding, ding, ring a ding, ding. Ring, ding, dong. Ring a ding, 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 dong. Keep the heads ringing. Who is that? Dr. Dre, maybe? Okay, so 13 Empress, and then I just put love up there. I don't know if that was a person, but I just wrote love on the board. I don't know if that was a person, and I'm sorry. Slowly, like, oh, 13 Empress is here. Okay, thanks for staying with us, Empress, and vibing and engaging in the chat. That's really awesome. You can let me know if you have a Q&A. Oh, yeah, Dimple Butt. Because I said I love, Dimple Butt. That is you. Because I love that. That's awesome. We're going to read for 13 Empress. You let me know if you have a Q&A. If not, we'll just pull a couple cards. Yeah. Welcome to our tribe, Dimple. That's so awesome. Oh. This reading for 13 Empress, though. All right. Wow. You got some interesting cards here. All right. 13 Empress, you've got the Four of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Time for celebration, fulfillment, happiness, joy, bliss moments. Okay. I'm going to stay focused on 13 Empress. I'm pretty sure I did rock. Maybe I didn't. Okay. Just a moment, 13 Empress. I got to, you went back and I didn't do your reading. Okay. Rock steady. What I'll do, you hang out to the end and I'll pull more cards for you. How about that? Because I seem to remember doing the reading. Okay. But if you hang out to the end, we'll try and get you. So for 13 Empress now, okay, now that everybody's on the same page and paying attention here now, okay, we've got the 4 of Wands and the 9 of Cups. So this is bliss. This is joy. This is fulfillment and abundance. These are a lot of good things here, right? And it's a point of view in appreciation of another, of a celebration, just of the time that you have. Okay. I see this next little while coming up for you being one of celebration. You may have a wedding anniversary or something, family reunion to celebrate. This is you being called out to be a part of gatherings and a part of situations. You're actively out and about now, finding your joy in the world further out from the comforts of home. Okay. This is really about you maybe even doing a little bit of traveling or spending some time in an area or location that is new to you. This could all be very coming up because I feel that you're very much at a point where you're like, what's next for me? What shall I do next? And this is a part of the celebration and the fulfillment. Okay. This also could be like things like an engagement. You usually have cards. So somebody you know might be getting engaged. Somebody you know might be planning a wedding, things like that. Okay. But you do have some other major energies out, 13 Empress. Okay. You've got the card of transformation, which we haven't seen at all today. And also the card of the Fool, which we haven't seen at all today. Okay. So this is kind of like got the Eagles. It happens, rock steady. I'll get to you at the end of the reading. Okay. This has like the Eagles, like Don Henley and Joe Walsh. This is like life in the fast lane, surely make you lose your mind. Life in the fast lane, right? Things might be rolling a little bit out of control. For some reason, I get this feeling where it's like maybe it's your social group or your friends or situations are seemingly like you're moving too fast or that they are moving too fast. I would really recommend like whatever you can do to feel grounded or slow down a situation that is abound you, because these are major arcana. These are overarching energies. So this lets me know that your environment could be very much one of like transformation, feeling a little bit like a pinball. Okay. Getting whacked around the pinball machine. There might be too many forces exerting too many different directions or different energies on you at this time. And you are feeling a little bit bounced around at this time. If you have vacation time or if you're planning out a vacation, I would say get into that as soon as you can. Okay. Get into that in a place where it's like you can feel a little bit more centered or balanced. Okay. There's a lot of good stuff going on here, but you might just being called out to very many different events, many like being like overbooked, double booked, too many places at one time kind of thing. And that's what I have a feeling of what I see coming up for you. All right. So yeah, 13 Empress, take your time this June. Really get some secure footing down. Okay. And if the clues around you in your environment are saying, change things up, then I would suggest jumping in with the flow. It doesn't mean you have to like go rushing out of control, but something in your environment is causing you to like settle down a little bit because it wants to show you a change that's coming in or a potential new timeline or progression for you that's coming in. But it's tricky because I feel like you've got a lot planned, but whatever it's leading to you, it shows me that you're in a good mood about it. But it might be time to just like kind of like settle a little bit, take a step down, take a step back, take a step within. Okay. So that this pinball type energy, he's a pinball wizard that has to be a twist, right? It's kind of like, it can get a little flighty or aloof. I don't know if you have Aquarius or Leo in your charts at all, but it does. It has that sense of a very aloof energy, enigmatic energy as well. And it's like one of those things where people, people have a tough time getting a handle on you. Sometimes I feel, okay. Wow. When life is a popping, don't come a knocking. Okay. Water break, hematite break after every read, please. Yeah, we might be crashing out here, and people be people in popular pastime people, and I was never good at it. We the people, we're here for the people. At least we're trying to be people, or we're trying to be here for the people. It's getting tough though. It's getting tough. We got to really start to limit these things, pull these things in, right? Tone them down a little bit. Okay. Dimple Butt, this will help ground me. Dimple, are you here, Dimple Butt? Please let me know in the chat if you are here. Hi, Yona. Okay, you're here. That's great. And remember, everyone, I think Tatiana is going to be having some people over, doing some oracle cards. So if you didn't get your reading, or if I skipped you, and really rock 'em, sock 'em, knock your socks off, I'm sorry if you got missed. It is very much like a give and take kind of thing, where it's like, I do recall calling your name a few times and then it didn't match up in the chat. And then I went forward and then you might've came back. And then I realized that I did read for you or I didn't read for you. We do get around to everybody eventually. And I apologize. And people have slipped through the cracks. I think there's this one person that hangs with us. Her name is Steph Z. She literally went like 8 programs, but we eventually got around and got a good reading in for it. That kind of thing. And then it's never my intention for that to happen, but because of the nature of what I'm doing here, it's destined to happen. And I'm sorry if you fell into that slot today. Okay. Dimple Butt, I have a lot of chapters closing at the end of this summer. Just wondering what opportunities are coming your way. Okay. Perfect. Thanks for posting your question, Dimple. Really good. And what to expect. Okay, sure. Yeah, for sure. For sure. And I don't even know if I still have this thing. I want to show you this. Just 1 second, Dimple. This is a list of all the people that have come. And this was just in the first like week that we started. And so I just have this thing where it's like, no man left behind, no person left behind kind of thing, right? So this is one of those things. So you're right. There are a ton of people. Okay. Dimples are the best. They're so cute. Aren't they cute? They're super cute. Not yet, Anna. We'll get there. We'll get there. Eventually we'll get there. All right. I don't even know which cards. This Dimple Butt. Hold on. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Dimple Butt. We'll get you some extra cards down. Take a longer look at your question there. Okay. 555. Okay. Dimple's Dimple's closing chapters. Wow. Okay, first up, Dimple, the 7 of Cups. Okay. So these closing chapters, you can expect a lot of this coming your way. A lot of these like what's next kind of moments, right? You could get with this, you could get with that. You could get with them, or you could get with us. This is about taking the time now, even though you feel that these chapters aren't going to be closing maybe for a few months yet. This is about taking the time now to streamline your emotional desires, your emotional wants, your emotional embarkments. Like where, if you launch an intention right now, if you set an intention, or you put forward into the universe a desire, you want to make sure, I feel, that you're not putting too much desires out into the universe or for your higher self or for your angels to process right now. It would be a lot more beneficial to you to pick 1 or 2 strong things rather than entertain multiple ideas at this time. You know, and you can tell, even if you maybe have some fear, like you might pick the wrong thing, or that, you know, you don't want to have any future regret by pouring in too much energy into one thing right now when you know you have other options. This is about allowing your focus to show you if the option that you choose is the best one for you. And what I mean by that, it's like if you do have a few different ideas or things that ways that you would like to go when you start writing your new chapter, start getting these things down, and then so that you can have a sense of how they're going to feel. Treat it as if the new chapter is beginning even before the old chapter is ending. And that's going to help ease any kind of transition for you. Okay, Dimple? So that Seven of Cups, we'll keep that in mind. And I want to wish everybody the best in all things. There's a career change, I feel, that is kind of at the foremost, or like at the top of your mindset when it comes to what is next, and maybe saying goodbye to some old friends. But whatever move you're making here, this is a great card to see because it is in promotion of your self journey, of your surety about life, your progression, your, even things that are karmic based, your consciousness, and even further, like your soul. It really speaks to that grounding in this lifetime of all the lessons, all the knowledge that you've accrued, your acumen, things of that nature are rooting you, are grounding you through this time. So this King of Pentacles is a very positive sign to see in your grounding. There could be an earth sign here that is in assistance to you, or is helping to catalyze any change, any forward progression of things of this nature. And this as well could just be you standing in the mastery of your own physical self. This is you taking good care of yourself, being in health and being a part of, and then again, look at this, because up next in your creative center, this is taking charge of something that you're passionate about. This is taking things to the next level, things to the next step in regards to your creation and your love life. Okay. And sexy things too, Dimple. Not just a dimple butt, but this could be the opportunity for you to increase romance in the near future or through this transitional change. Love, you might be surprised to find love and intimacy just come knocking at your door. Knock, knock. Is Dimple Butt home? Can Dimple Butt come out and play? That kind of thing. So when it comes to this, with this, express full charge, take full ownership of your creative ideas and begin actualizing them. Like whether it's taking clay and putting into a pot, or taking pen to paper and starting to write these things down. Okay, that's where you want to be. That's what you want to have working on your side. Because if you do, that's going to help eliminate some of the uncertainty that you're facing, because you may have too many offers, or you may be uncertain about how you're going to feel about yourself, your life, maybe old friends that you're having to say goodbye to when these changes actually do occur. So this is saying invest in things like journaling, dream journaling, invest in things like documenting and meditating and documenting your spiritual journey, things of that nature. Okay. Now, you need to feel to get a little bit active though. There's been too much kind of like, this is a idle hands syndrome, right? This is like putting off today what can be done tomorrow. Sometimes that can work for somebody just to free up your time and space. But I feel like you might have been doing this for a little bit too long. Okay, Dimple? You might have just been like feeling a little bit, and it could be significant of, the change of the time that you're going through. In the back of your mind, that you're meant for something greater. You might just not be feeling very aligned with your life purpose right now, or feeling stuck. That big tree is in the way, because it's like, and I totally empathize. There's many people across all zodiac signs who are waiting for their change, but are being forced to stay in something for a few extra weeks, a few extra months before it can happen. So don't feel too down and out about this. Use your free time to express around this particular blockage that isn't allowing, certain changes, certain endings to come a little bit sooner. Okay. Just work your way through it, put forward your best effort, your 2 feet forward, and that sort of thing. Okay. And everything will work out okay. Right. Heart center, not so much. Okay. If this love interest comes galloping up and knocking on your door, be very careful about intentions. If you're wanting love, you don't want anybody coming in and giving you the whole sob story, and then you end up making out on the living room floor after a bunch of tears have fallen, only to wake up the next day and have some clown shoes or some donkey being like, all right, I'm going out of town now for the next 7 years, as that kind of thing. Be very cautious about who you are lending your heart energy to at this time. Okay. And as well, this is a time, this month is a month of using your words accurately and being very conscious of your words. Okay. Coming up this side now as well, it's saying, like, remember, like, anything you say, I almost feel like I'm reading you your rights. Anything you say at this time may be held in high accordance to somebody else. You'll have to be like choosing your words very wisely, or feeling very secure before you're speaking to certain matters regarding your future and regarding what's going on. Okay. Because at the very top of this is about the change. And I'll show you this one side of the spread, how it came. King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, right? This is about a changing reality in regards to money, work, and tangible life situations. And it's all going to go very well for you. Work towards it. Work with the other people. Even if there's somebody that you're having to let go, try and stay in harmony as best you can with that person. And then it will really help ease over the situation. And then it's like, if you're like walking out on somebody or something, or quitting, something, could be a job or a particular avenue that does affect other people, stay in harmony as best you can with them. Even though that I have a feeling like you're going to be missed for some reason. Okay, Dimple. So thanks for the super chat. Really appreciate that. That's really cool of you. All right. Anna S. I know Anna S has been waiting ever so patiently for this to all go down. Oh, I appreciate you. Good vibes, brother. Thanks for being so awesome. All right. Just a general? Sure, we can do that. We can do that. This is 99.9, The Legends of Tarot, brought to you by the good people at Thank You Water. We'll just ground the reader for a minute. On order from Tati Taurus. Ground that sucker. Get him down there. And everybody, Tati Taurus, if you came in late and the list is closed, we're going to be opening up. I think Tati's going to open up a live chat of her own as soon as this board is done. Okay. Oh, yeah. So it was there. Wow. I have the best moderators in all of internet and the best subscribers in all of internet, too. Thank you, guys. Thank you all so much. It's so pleasing to see when you guys are just like working together and awesomeness. It resonated. Okay, Dimple, for sure. It's okay. Remember that Seven of Cups isn't really being helpful right now. So let's see if we can streamline through how we feel about certain options or opportunities so that you can pick a winner. It's like being at the racetrack, putting your number on a horse and being like, oh, I'm so scared. Well, why did you pick it in the first place, right? Go with what feels good at this time. Absolutely wonderful. Islands in the stream. That is what we are. That is what we are. And we rely on each other. From one lover to another. Celicia, thanks for being a friend of the program. I know we didn't get to touch base with cards today, but we usually do, and we have before, and we will again. And that's just the nature of that. I'll tell you what, if this channel closes and you come to Tatiana when she goes live, then I'll keep a list, and you could be on the list. Yeah, sorry, Genesis, just a little bit late in the program. We'll get caught up very soon, though. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. And we can rely on each other. From one corner to another. Okay. That is what you want. Celicia. So great to have everybody here. It's just nice. It's just really good. Okay. And then, okay. I feel so attacked. Okay, sorry, I missed that. Yeah, don't worry. You're going to be, whatever's changing here, you're going to be missed. And let me just get back down in here. And Okay, Anna S has asked for a general. That's what we were doing. We're doing some grounding. Let me get this up because we had flippers and we had poppers, but I will let you know, guys, with 3 people left on these lightning readings, the reader is really powering down now. Like really we tried to get to as many people as we could. So big apologies, big shout outs to anybody that came in late in the chat room. Okay. Oh yeah. Anna S. This card is meant for you today. This card really wants you to become aware of something. There is something in your environment I feel that you have not given the proper focus to, the proper attention to. I don't know what that is. It could be physical, it could be intangible. But this judgment card is here to let me know, to say to you, please wake up to something that is really calling for your attention, really beckoning to you to pay attention to it. It could be something that is long overdue, or it could be something that you have not given, you might have been holding in contempt, or you might have not been giving it enough credence for the actual amount of power that it has, whatever that might mean for you. So this is a call to mindfulness and awareness about the subtleties and about certain discernments that you may have to make about how you're reacting or not reacting to a particular situation. Okay. And then let's stay with the major arcana for a minute that came out for you. Card of Justice with the Fool, right? You don't want to ever live life with grievance or regret or, making sure that all things are karmically tied. You might be just dealing with somebody that you have to set straight, being like, I'm sorry, you can't talk to me that way. Or, if you're going to act this certain way, you're not invited, or I'm not entertaining that anymore. Okay. That sort of thing. That's what I get. Cause these are major arcana. So this is almost as what the universe wants you to see through what's going on in your 3D life, is being like, don't be afraid. Judgment and justice with the Fool. Don't be afraid to make the call and tell somebody when, the way they act or what they present is not welcome in your world. Don't be afraid to do that, because we can't let it limit your progression, your art, your craft, your focus. You might be dealing with many distractions, and you might just be too nice of a person to go full Queen of Swords and cut that out and say, no, I'm not entertaining that anymore. That is a distraction. It's not helping me towards my goal, and that sort of thing. Because you do have this nice energy, this steadfast energy around you where it's you are comfortable with what you do, how you are, the way you portray, all this stuff. Okay? But whatever's here, do not be afraid when the moment comes to tell someone that, or make someone aware of what is appropriate or inappropriate to you. Okay? For whatever that means. If only you knew what it is, well, maybe it's something that is yet to occur. Okay? And that's all we ask. To set some kind of intention. When you ask for general, you definitely have. So you have justice and judgment up there. You're making the call about something. And whoever or whatever it is foolish. And it's a distraction from you. Okay? Just to sort of reiterate. Okay, yeah. So it's about that intention that you set. Okay? And if it seems like a stretch, well, maybe it hasn't occurred yet, or maybe maybe we're not connecting. Happens. We're 99.9. So for every 1,000 people, the one is just I'm really sorry. Okay. So the Lotus Archer, talking to the Lotus Archer. I feel like we've been going for a time now. This were meant to be quick 1 or 2 card energies, but it never goes that way. It never goes that way. My little dog is so if the Lotus Archer is still there, and then Ambika and Saruchi Lee, and then did Cold Hard Rock'em Sock'em Hockey find their Rock'em Sock'em, read them? Rock 'em, sock 'em, read 'em. Oh, the big 'em, chew 'em, read 'em, good 'em. What is it? Oh, that Paddlefoot. He's so crazy. He think life a totem pole. Okay. Yeah. Not a doctor. Sometimes we have trouble reaching out to the really like these. The isness of our business is that sometimes people are really okay. I'm suddenly tired. That weary tired. Oh, hopefully you're not feeling me, Celicia. Okay, Ambika is here. Of the last three names we called, Lotus, Ambika, and Saruchi is here. So we'll read for Ambika because I believe Ambika is new here, and that's cool. It's too people-y outside. I don't want to go outside. I don't want to turn on my internet. It's too people-y. Oh, it was a one-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. The one-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. Or no, what was it? It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she wore for the first time today. Okay. Lotus Archer. We're going to read for Lotus Archer, then for Ambika, and then for Saruchi, and then that's all, folks. Yeah, Lotus Archer, go ahead. Can I know who's approaching me in love? Anything you can tell me about him? Sun signs, etc. There are some cute men around me. I don't know. Okay, fair enough. Appreciate the question, Lotus Archer. Thanks for being on the program today. It's been a fun one. We'll keep on going. Okay. Potentially a Gemini, but look at this. 8 of Wands has come in here to say there are many messages. Whoever is coming towards you or whoever is kind of playing into this for you at this time is like a real sweet talker, a real smooth talker. The person that is showing the interest through the multiple messaging, through the multiple likes and follows on social media and that sort of stuff. And it shows that this could be a Gemini for you as well, Lotus Archer. Okay. This could be somebody that as well, I feel like your next relationship is one that's going to be it's going to be lasting. It's going to root down in because the communication will not feel like effort, if that makes sense. If there's anybody coming your way where it's like communication feels like an effort, then that's not the one. It's going to be the one where it's like words just flow with ease. Okay, Lotus. So, and as far as who's around you, yeah, we've got more air signs. Okay. This is somebody here that is in sort of economically paired with you. They could be in your community, but it's showing me again, Gemini or potentially Libra or Aquarius that's coming in for you. All right. This is someone here that is you like them for their no holds barred approach, for their take no shit attitude in terms of this, right? So hopefully that can give you a little bit of direction. There's a Gemini and somebody that communicates very freely, and that's the person that Tarot would like you to turn your attention to, I feel. Okay. Yeah, we're shutting down, everybody, but if you subscribe and ding whenever we go live, we get around to everybody eventually, right? So it's good. So thanks so much. And if you didn't get a reading here, Tatiana will be going live after this program. We're only 2 readings away from wrapping things up here, folks. Well, thanks, Lotus Archer. Appreciate it. Yeah, keep an eye out for that. It's like, I almost feel like if you have any notifications that are not on, I would turn your notifications on over the next little bit and really see who is wanting to reach out to you at this time. Okay? Absolutely. Lorte. Okay. And Ambika, I'm just going to scroll up to get your question because I know you typed it in because, we always have that. Please, Legendary Tarot, please. Please say I'm here. Ambika, it's finally your turn. It's finally your turn. Please, I love someone. Does he love me? Are we going to be together? Yes, absolutely, forever and ever. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. This is a point of the show where I say, remember, everybody, above all else, remember to rest into your situations. Yes. Oh, right. See how that works? When I say yes, you're like, yes. And when I say no, you're like, oh, right? So this is the mysticism of this, where we're trying to wake people up a little bit, along from doing tarots. Hi, Mauricio. Thanks for being here. But let's see what the tarot has to say, Ambika. Okay. If the person that Ambika loves, whether or not that person loves her back. And I'm going to shuffle until these things fall, because this is just like purely from tarot. Okay. And whether or not they're going to be together. Okay. Loving the aliens, Benita. We're working on the light ships again today. We're working on those light ships. Thanks for being here, Mauricio. Does this person have children? Not bad. Look at this. If you're willing to be patient, then it could very well happen for you. Okay? You've got the Judgment, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups up here, right? So this person, in terms of reciprocating love to you, there is potential for that. I wouldn't write this off as a no-go yet, but this is very slow moving and is going to require a lot of patience. I think the person loves you too. Ten of Cups is up here, okay? So this is a very reciprocated fullness of emotion. But the Judgment is like, where's the proof? Where is the proof in the pudding? Take it slow, Ambika. I think it could happen, easily happen for you, okay? And the invitation could be coming, but for some reason, not for a while, you know. And I don't know about this person, how healthy they are right now. If they've been having some sort of health issues, okay, that could be one thing that's slowing down the situation, Ambika, okay? So you let me know. They're just light energies. Will you be together forever with this person? God only knows. Only God knows. But I'm saying that it's not closed off. It's still in the field of infinite potentiality. If you're willing to be patient for it, then definitely I could see this happening for you. Okay? Just get a sense of the thirstiness and why I'm so appreciative of the thank you water, because I feel like every day is a blessing. I feel like every sip of water is a blessing. Like I get to have it, right? It starts at such a 0 point. Ambika, keep the faith for now. Be patient with this one, and it definitely could happen, okay? Thank you. So it's probably why I feel that way. Hey, Ange. It's probably why I feel that way. Okay, Saruchi had one last question. And then poof. We done. We gone. That's all, folks. A lot of transformation happening within me and around me. What opportunities are headed my way? Thank you so much. You're welcome, Ambika. There are times where we go a little bit longer into the readings. God bless you too. Come vibe with us anytime. And maybe if you come over to see Tatiana, she might have an oracle card for you. But what we ask everybody is, when you come in with these questions, set your intention and do a little bit of homework, in that it does require some meditation, some stillness to get into a spiritual place where you can actually begin to feel the innate answers to your own questions, because that will begin to happen. Even if you don't feel intuitive, you are all such beautiful, beautiful, intuitive souls and spirits that, you know, you can definitely get into the sense of like, because, you know, especially with things like soulmates and stuff like that, Thanks, Celicia, or thanks, Saruchi. Appreciate that. 3 cold hot dogs. Wow, that is a miracle. I'd be on the floor. I'd be like, wow, oh wow. Okay. Saruchi's been feeling a lot of transformation as of late. Okay. And transition. Yeah, and opportunities. I like the way you stated that, Saruchi. Opportunities headed your way. Let's have a look for Saruchi. We'll round that out with a big card spread. Thank you for the super chat. That is much appreciated. Much obliged. Okay. Ooh, there is a lot of that going on around you. There is one opportunity, but the cards are showing that it's far away. Interesting enough. And it's also, the cards are also saying, Saruchi, that you need to make a decision before the opportunity can take hold. But you are in the driver's seat. You have got the reins on the little ponies there. The cards are telling me that you are aware how well you can actually sort of navigate this transition and change. How the reasoning for the transition and change, you are well aware of it, I feel. It says you've been like, the stuff that's going on inside is there just to bring you to a place where you can actually begin to identify and attract these opportunities. It's almost like your body or your etheric field just kind of like cleaning out the cobwebs and clearing out the corners and the clutter of life so that you can be more aligned, or you can be more aware of the laws of attraction, the laws of the universe, so that you can be attracting the opportunities towards you. And I think that you're doing that, okay? I feel like you have recently maybe given up on some sort of endeavor that revolved around art or creation. I feel like you might have been on the process of like creating something or an artistic project, potentially a relationship, where you got into it a little ways and then you shut it down or you shut it out and you're like, well, that didn't feel good as I thought it was going to. And it's kind of like maybe shook you a little bit or made you step back and being like, wow, I invested all this time and effort into this thing that I thought I was going to love, and then it didn't turn out to be as fulfilling as I once thought it was going to be. So you've recently, I feel, changed direction in regard to your creativeness and your creative powers, but now you're here. And these cards are saying like, look, the time is at hand for you to make a conscious decision about the transformation that you're feeling, and what can you do in your physical, like your 3D reality, in your living space, in your room, in your daily life. What can you do to accommodate these feelings so that they are transitioning you forward, and not just like somebody throwing a baseball to someone and not just like throwing it up in the air and to try and catch it yourself. You're actually throwing it out into the universe and giving it the co-creation factor rather than I'm just going to do it and I'm going to do it my way, because we've just been there. We've just tried that and it hasn't worked. So this is for you in the lower Tao and in your intuitive lower centers, show willpower and solar plexus, saying, I'm going to make a decision. Yes, that I can trust in the universe enough at the same time as directing my path through past experience in order to get there. Because the heart still doesn't know what it wants. The heart is still just this great big mess, this great big Ferris wheel of like, has it really picked a place to go yet? Is there really something that has settled deep enough in that the mind can actually get on board, so that the heart and mind can be working together towards attracting these goals in, or these opportunities in? Opportunities are going to come in through speaking to people that are established. Okay, this is up in your communication center. So this is about reaching out potentially in terms of opportunities to people that are established, or finding the proper people. It's the purple people leader. Finding the proper people that can actually promote you into success and opportunity rather than wasting time with others that can't. And I think that you will know these people when they arrive in your environment, or when you look through your lists, maybe on Facebook or social media, or through your Rolodex in your business, because it's showing there is an opportunity here, but it's almost like it's a world away, or it's very far away, or would require you to uproot and potentially move again. And I don't really know your lifestyle. If you're a bit of a gypsy or something like that, it might be easier. Or if you're very like settled down in like the King of Pentacles, it might be very tough for you to see this as a viable opportunity, because you're not really liking the idea of being uprooted at this time. Okay. Two of Wands is here though, saying, hey, the opportunity is definitely there, but your heart is asking you to make a decision about it. And it's almost like there was an earlier reading where someone was evaluating personal comfort versus personal growth. Okay. But you're right though. You are being forced in, you are being shown through feeling this transformation and transition. You're being shown this. So you may find life is going to change for you in 2019, no doubt about it, big time, in a very big way. Life is going to change for you in 2019. And as far as opportunities go, the cards are saying, ask your heart what it wants to align with, and then begin to find the people that you can communicate with in order to make that happen. They're actually very nice cards, Saruchi Lee. The Empress up with the wheel. This is like what I said. You're in the driver's seat now. Please don't feel as such like you're being carried along by the river. You're the one that can like kind of help show it where to go, or you can divert the water if you need to. If this one particular area of your life is thirsty, then you divert the water to that area. Yeah, it's a good change. Absolutely. It's scary. It's shaky, no doubt about it, which is why you're probably asking for opportunity, because if I don't know that money's really a factor, but it's like security and certainty. You might just need to be feeling a lot more grounded in your ability to co-create, because the Empress was here in the root chakra position of your spread. The very base was the creative center. So this is about creating security for yourself. Maybe not so much growing. So whatever planning you can do each and every day, this is like planning. This is like things all the way from to-do lists to writing down your ultimate desires, your dreams and your goals, to actively like researching and looking where opportunity exists that would be aligned with you energetically. Your energetic alignment to the work that you do, to the effort that you put forward in the world, needs to be very congruent, very like simultaneous. They need to kind of pair up or run parallel for a time, almost like train tracks, right? So that you can get a sense of where it's headed. Because right now, I feel like you're almost faced with something that is like feeling insurmountable or a little bit too much. Good changes are abound, but you're being forced into this change. So you almost need to fight back, Saruchi Lee, and say, all right, I know big changes are at foot. I know they're here. I know they're coming. What can you do right now? What can you do today to prepare yourself so that you are not affected? You are co-creating through the change rather than being affected, okay? And that's what these cards are really saying to you. Two of Wands is here. I'm seeing an opportunity coming up for you that is further away than you would normally consider as something that might draw your attention in, okay? So with that, Saruchi Lee, I hope the cards resonated. Everyone, you've been watching 99.9 The Legends of Tarot, brought to you by the good people at Thank You Water. Remember, when you're thirsty and you're thinking about water, think thank you. Then you can have some and live life in appreciation. It'll be really good. Hello, big man. Welcome to the program. Nice to see you here. We're just wrapping things up, actually. And our sponsors of the month, Jupiter Retrograde Demolition Incorporated, reminding you that Jupiter goes to opposition, I think it's on the 10th. Yeah, it's on the 10th. All that shadow work is all going to be brought up, and we're We're going to burn one down, so to speak. Don't forget to recycle, everyone. Okay. Hey, no worries. Hey, I appreciate the positive vibes. If ever you click in on the subscribe or the notification or the dingers and see that we're going live, we get little readings around to everybody eventually. It's how we go. And to everybody, thanks, Joe Knows Beauty. Hey, that's so funny. Your name came out, and I was showing somebody this earlier. And I was like, I'm so surprised to see you today, Joe Knows Beauty, because you were here on our original friends list from the very first week when we started. And that was awesome. Oh, you rock too. Everybody's been so kind and supportive to me as we've been sharing these gifts. And thanks to everyone that contributed through the super chat. I'll see if I can get that other link working. I don't know if that was good. Wrap her up and shut her down. Yeah, exactly. Celicia, Ace of Cups for you. Wow. I was like, if anybody I didn't get a card to today, it was Celicia. So I cut one for you, and this is what you got: the Ace of Cups. What new love? What new ways can we open up our heart center? That's really great to see that, Celicia. So I wanted to say thank you. And for everybody here, our main moderator, the best moderator on all of YouTube, her name is Tati Torres. I believe is still planning on going live after we shut this down here in the next few minutes. Are you still planning on doing that, Tatiana? Maybe just let the people know. We're here for the people. So if you didn't get a reading today and you came here, you could check her out through the chat and go over there and sign up, because then when she goes live in the next little while, we'll give her a few minutes after the program ends, obviously, then there's a chance you could have an oracle card, which is just as good as a one card tarot reading on most days anyways, because these have been the daily cards on the Legends of Tarot 99.9 open frequency for our friends. So let's give our shout outs here, and then okay, yeah, I'll check out the messages too. To the Good Vibes brother, for understanding that sometimes it's a little late in the day to read for everybody. I appreciate you. To the best moderator on YouTube, Tatiana Torres. To Joe Knows Beauty for really aligning on a day that was synchronistic for you just to be here. That was great. To Saruchi Lee, thank you for the super chat and your contributions to the channel. I really appreciate you. To 13 Empress. To the big man Hayes, first time caller line. Sorry we couldn't get to you tonight. To 13 Empress, thanks for being here. All right, really good. To Dimple Butt. That is so great that Dimple Butt came. To Rock'em Sock'em Hockey, for not sure if they even got their reading, but it's all about, petting your kitty and feeding your dog and checking in with us from time to time. So that's really good. And for Ambika, hopefully your lifelong love will last forever. That's what we want. Okay. To Lord Tei, I know somebody else slipped through the cracks here. So many people came. And thank you, Tatiana, for taking care of everybody in the chat. To the Slade Savage, for just being you, coming in for a round two. Don't worry, get it while it's hot, get it while it's fun, get it while it's silly. To Ricky Rooks, thanks. Rickety Rackety Rails. From the Racks and Stacks, it's the best on wax. How about another Golden Olden Tarot reading from the Ricky Rooks? Dot. And the Lotus Archer. For the people that had to wait around and caught the reader while he was powering down, a little bit tired, thanks so much for your state of grace, for your understanding, for your appreciation in all the little things. Each day is a gift. We're standing in celebration of June 6th, 2019. And for those of you watching later, have a happy and enjoyable June 7th, 2019. It's going to be a time. So thanks, everyone. Big shout outs. And again, what do they say? We need a closing line for the live stream. I feel maybe somebody could come up with a good one and help us out. Okay, Niders, Celicia, thanks so much for being here. Love knowing this and bliss, Tatiana.